How are you on, John? Live in the Bone Zone. It is I, Billy on the board with AC Killer. Man, this is an exciting one. We got AC Killer. We got AC Killer live in the Bone Zone. I do appreciate you very much, my good sir, for stopping by. You're yet my biggest artist here, and you are from.
I am the biggest of all time. All praise is due to me.
Yep. Hell yeah. Definitely. No, but you are the bro, for real though. I do appreciate you.
I'm fantastic. I'm wonderful, and all must bow before my shrine.
Yes. You should.
Well, listen. Honestly, I'm humbled to be here, and what the good people don't know is you had a beautiful surprise for me when I walked in. As much as I love this couch, you had a toilet set up for me to sit on during the interview. And unfortunately, it didn't end up working out because it wasn't hooked up to plumbing. Because Lord knows how much I would love to shit and talk. In fact, when you smoke a cigar like this, it actually helps the process. It helps things move a lot smoother. And I think you want an honest interview, and the honesty flows when the feces flows. They go hand in hand. So unfortunately, that next time maybe we could both be on toilets.
We can arrange that.
We could both be shitting at the same time.
It'd be a bunch of shit.
You know what would be great? If you got all the Bone members and every affiliate. We're talking like 50 people. But you'd have to get like a big stage in a stadium and get like 50 toilets and have everybody on their own toilet, and we just do one big mass interview.
One big mass shit. I'm over here sharing this to Spurs pages too. I'm just sharing this to a bunch of the pages. I'm looking for.
I'm sure that's entertaining for you folks to watch.
It is.
And at least share it to a bunch of
Definitely. I forgot to record it on here.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, we're recording it on the podcast too. I'm making sure we get everything. I do follow a decent amount. I'm sure it's a Sloan Bone.
Okay.
You mind if I play a little bit of Warriors?
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sip this cool water you gave me.
Yeah, Thug gives a water.
Thug gives a water.
It's pure spring water.
Fantastic.
I like it. What do you think about it?
I'm a big fan of water, and I love the packaging. I love how it's nice and cold, crisp to the taste.
The aluminum can?
Yeah.
It's cool.
I got no problems with it.
Yeah, I like them. I'm sharing this to a bunch of the pages.
So you just decided to show up, man? It's about time. You have been waiting all this time. Yeah, well, let's get down to business.
I remember the making of this video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See these?
That girl who whispered in his ear.
Yeah.
She back in the beginning when California first legalized marijuana for non-recreational, you have to have a license. I used to go to this marijuana store, and she was the bud tender there.
The bud tender?
And we became friends. I never had the opportunity of entering her vaginal cavity. Shouts out to Shelby if she's watching this. She's a friend on Facebook, but yeah, I've never had the esteemed pleasure. However, I did invite her to be a part of the video. And although she has a small role, it's an important role because when the mob boss, who's actually a friend of my mom's, shouts out to Rocco, when the mob boss, the Jerry Heller lookalike, when he pushes her away like that,
yeah,
it really just shows his authority and his power. So although Shelby had a very small role, it was a very important role.
Yeah.
I'm sure her, I don't know if she has a boyfriend or husband or whatever now, I'm sure he's going to love me mentioning that I said I didn't enter her vaginal cavity, but
right.
I'm sure that the graphic nature of my speech, I'm sure he's going to enjoy that.
You think maybe she's wishing she did enter, let you enter her?
I mean, it was a grave mistake on her end because, as the Bible itself teaches, I'm the world's greatest lover. So yeah, it was a very grave mistake. I mean, are you kidding me? She would have had all 1.5 inches of me, and I would have been done in about 2 seconds. She would have loved it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Well, me myself, I'm a 2-pump chump.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need sometimes.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you know you don't even get it in. By the time you unbuckled your belt, you're done.
Yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Understand? I don't want to hear any other crap from any of you. These guys are morons.
I shared it to those
They're going to be
pages.
taken care of.
Nice.
They're not going to mess my
And
business
the
up.
guy who he's
Trayvon
talking
Atkins.
to, Trayvon Atkins.
Yep.
Much love to him.
Trayvon Atkins. Trayvon Atkins.
The guy who he's talking to, who he's paying to kill, have us be killed, the assassin. That's Mike Kaplanis, Metal Mike. I met him on the September 11th.
Dang.
He was in my class.
Oh wow.
And and he's locked up at the moment, but he's quite the character. So he was the assassin, and he's the one who gets killed, and then we're chopping up his body in part 2, and then in part 3 now with in part 2 then the mob boss dies, and in part 3 that's when the son of the mob boss goes after goes for revenge.
Yeah. On your. A bunch of your of music videos are like movies. They're like little mini movies, which is cool.
Well, I went to school for graphic design, right?
Oh
So
yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm always very much into art, comic books, all kinds of shit like that. So I try to incorporate a lot of visuals in. Like for instance, a lot of the graphics in C&O. Some of them I have friends who I outsource, but a lot of the stuff I do myself, right? Through Photoshop or whatever. Like when you look inside the album covers and all that, and you see artwork in there. Not all of it, but a lot of it, I do. So the problem is when you don't do graphics, if you want something done, you have to you have to tell somebody, has to read your mind, read your vision, and then they have to explain it to the computer. Whereas with me, I can just go directly to the computer and explain it myself. Now, I wish I knew how to do video editing, then I could do that as well. And you know what? Shame on me. We started this interview, and I believe that the eyes are the windows to the soul, right? And these people, they don't pay enough to watch this podcast to look into my soul. Are you okay? You got coronavirus? Yeah, like,
No, it's
be
a
careful,
simp.
ladies and gentlemen. He has coronavirus.
It's a simp. We're about 6 feet away. No,
No, it's okay. Listen, when Corona was going on, I told him I was out there licking doorknobs. I didn't give a fuck.
yeah, it's crazy, yo.
Now, by the way, Busy on the other hand, very conservative with coronavirus, which he's always been, he's always been cautious when it comes to germs. But that's why even now for shows, even if it's across the country, we're driving, we're not flying, because right now coronavirus is still a thing.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm doing the lick doorknobs tour.
That sounds interesting. I'll lick some doorknobs.
Yeah.
And maybe toilet seats. Or just
I was about to
doorknobs.
say, you want me to go out there and lick that toilet? Well,
No, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. I will bring this back right here. That way we can listen to AC Killer. Shout out to Busy Bone. We'll let that come in. Right there.
Spirit and soul, X's insane, family no foes. Car in the ozone, car in the ozone, car in the ozone. Don't let them bless him, know they're alive, keep thugging.
Go ahead, pause it for a second. So, the people who are watching, they can't see the video, right?
They can see the video. Yeah.
Oh, they can see. Okay.
Yeah, they can see some of the video. I got.
Okay. So just that's fine, but just so they could, right, keep everyone up to speed. So when I'm giving, what I'm doing is I'm giving people a little background of the video that they might not know. Now, by the way, Ray Lopez, Dark Knight. I don't know. Are you familiar with him?
No, sir.
So Ray Lopez, was Dark Knight Imaging, Dark Knight Media. I met him in 2009, somewhere around there, and I was introduced to him through Crazy Bone, and he shot a lot of videos for Crazy Bone. That's how I met him, and we clicked. And he shot this video, and he shot part 2, and he shot lots of other stuff with us. A lot of this Apocalyptic Preacher, a lot of my stuff was shot by Ray, amazing photographer and videographer. And we had a photo shoot for the clothing line, for Criminal Clothing, set for December or January of this year, and Busy called me up a couple days before the photo shoot, and he said, "Did you hear about what happened?" And I'm like, "What happened?" He said, "Ray just passed away." So Ray, who shot and edited this video, we did it in a friend of his warehouse. Ray, the genius, is no longer with us. Man, he shot, you know that Bone Cypher video with DJ Quick?
When they're in the trash can?
Right.
Oh, the
The,
trash
yeah,
can?
the Cypher. It's like black and white, but has a little color in it.
Yeah.
He shot that.
Dang.
He shot a lot of stuff for Bone. That album cover for Battle of Armageddon, the one that everyone loves with the chairs and all that. He shot that. So he shot a lot of the in fact, the photo that you sent me, promo for today's interview.
Yes, sir.
He shot that. So he's
He's
genius.
done a lot of
and
work for you.
he's done a lot of work with Bone as well. He's done a lot of work with Teddy Riley. But yeah, a lot of Bone's dopest videos and photo shoots over the past 15 years this man did, and he just passed away a couple years ago.
Dang.
So yeah, I wanted to mention that. So yeah, go ahead and press play. But I'll give
I
some
got you.
background as you're going through
Yeah.
this video.
All right, so we got a few heads watching. Hopefully, you guys are boneheads. If we got any boneheads in, much love. Jeff Leslie, a bunch other people. I went ahead. Hopefully, you can sit a little better now.
You
I'll
adjusted.
get out of there.
By the way, speaking about Bonehead,
Yes, sir.
how many
There, you can
how
see the
many
video.
of you out there, maybe you remember as well, do you remember when there was a BoneThugsandHarmony.com, when Sony Records owned the website, and there was an actual Bone board on BoneThugsandHarmony.com
Yeah.
before it was like BTNH board, whatever.
Yeah.
We're talking early 2000s. When, I remember right when Resurrection came out, that Bone board was up, right? That BoneThugsandHarmony.com, and it was owned by Sony and Epic. Okay, so that one right there, there was the actual Bone board. My name on there back then was actually Bonehead 007.
Oh, nice.
So it's funny, you said, and that was, jeez, we're talking like 23 years ago. That's how long ago.
Dang, that's a long time. All right, so hopefully we can see that a little better. Can we see?
So some of you may have spoken to me back then, and not even, but I doubt
Yeah.
they remember all the users. But I was definitely one of the more outspoken ones.
All right, so we can see. We see a little better like that. We can see the TV better now, the screen. All right, let's get back to
Good.
that.
Now we're able to show pornography, and you can all enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. Just, we're just bits and pieces. Money shot. That's all.
Fantastic. Look at that.
That's all
All over your
really
faces, ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen.
Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
I used to work at a restaurant called Dick's Ass Resort.
Oh, I know about that place.
Sarcastic.
Which one?
The one right here on the Riverwalk.
I've been to the one in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I bet that's crazy, man. But I had to just get away sometimes.
You're supposed to talk shit to people there,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah. You're really sarcastic.
Like you tell people who come in, like you write, like, you faggot, sit down and shut
Well,
up.
we don't
right?
say faggot,
No.
but we say you stupid homo or something like that.
Right.
It has to be a little somewhat family friendly.
And
now.
people write like on their
on the
hats.
hats, yeah,
right,
dumbass shit on the hats.
right. What's the rudest thing you ever told someone?
I don't know, just probably their lousy parents and shit
Yeah.
for bringing their kids there.
Yeah,
Like,
you ever tell anyone eat shit and die?
Probably not eat shit and die,
No.
but probably just eat well.
How about like racial? you ever
Oh
call
yeah. But we don't. I try not to get too racial. I'm like a nice dick. My whole shtick
Right.
was like, I may not be the biggest dick, but I'm the nicest dick.
Right.
So that's what it was. I would get away with being nice.
A
But
nice
still-
circumcised dick.
uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised.
Yeah. Fine. That's all right. Little.
Well, here's the thing. It gets cold in San Antonio in the
Yeah.
winter, so it's nice to have that extra sleeve.
Yeah, a little extra warmness.
There you go.
It's good.
Is this the first time on your podcast where you reveal such information?
Actually, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Yep, but it's all right. We don't get any. I guess we're good. Yeah. Yep, there it goes. But I got a few names.
Rewinding time to East 99 from the streets of LA where I did my crime. Gonna get caught, what to do now time. Hines played the beat and I started to rhyme. Rise to the heavens in my feet, leave the flowers. Thinking like crazy busy, I've been ready for war.
Alright, stop for a second. So, y'all see I showed Hines. So Hines made the beat. Hines did every beat on this album.
The chink looking one.
Hines did every beat.
The chink looking one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one I seen him when you.
Yeah, the Chinaman.
Well, you even mentioned his name, yeah.
Right, and we showed. And Hines did every beat on Battle of Armageddon as well. Hines did every beat on the C&O Squad album. Hines did almost every beat on my solo album. Hines did many different beats that ended up on various Busy Bone projects, including War of Roses. And Hines did many beats, many melodies for Lazy, and many beats and almost all the engineering for both the Meaning and the Definition, both albums. So Hines' catalog is huge. And he's unknown, slept on, and he kind of like is not doing it as much these days. But as you see, like, man, Hines is incredibly talented, and actually, if you notice my verse, the melodies that I do, how I change all those melodies, that was all Hines' ideas as well, working on. So Hines, to me, is a mega producer, and it's unfortunate that he's exploring other endeavors at the moment, because I think he should stick with the music thing, because he's so talented at it. But a lot of people didn't know. A lot of the stuff on quite a number of Busy's albums, Hines has production in. Almost all of Lazy's Meaning and Definition, not just production, but also some melodies and almost all the engineering. And everything that I've done up until recently was all Hines as well. So, shots out. By the way,
yes, sir.
Funny story. How I met Hines. I lived on the first floor of an apartment complex. Hines lived on the third floor, and at one time later, Busy actually was staying in that complex as well. And Hines, me and Hines had a lot of mutual friends, but we didn't know each other. And I had some of the swords, the bone swords from the Art of War, and I had them hanging up on my wall.
How'd you get those? That's a different story.
Right. Well, I got those actually through one day. Someone had came over who was affiliated, who was working with them. He said he was the art director for the Art of War. So that's a whole. So anyway, so I came home one day, and all my friends would chill at my house even when I wasn't there back then. And my swords were gone off my wall, and I tripped the fuck out. And one of the homies who Busy knows, Hirsch, he was like, hey, that guy Hines has them, right? So, I asked who was over, and everyone I knew except Hines. I'm gonna go over to Hines. They didn't say Hines had, but I assumed Hines had them, right?
Yeah.
So I run up, where the apartment is, knock on the door, and I see like this empty ass apartment with one beanbag, this smiling Asian kid with a hookah, like, hey man, you want to come in? You want to hit my hookah? I'm like, man, this guy doesn't have my shit, right? So then I went back, and then Hirsch was like, yeah man, I took him and I hid him in my trunk just to teach you a lesson to not leave all the people at your house without you being there to supervise. Here's your shit back. But yeah man, so that was the first time I ever met Hines, and from that point on, man, he was my partner. And like I said, as time goes, sometimes people want to do different things, but
Yeah.
shouts out to Hines, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Much love to
Yeah,
Hines.
yeah, definitely.
Everybody wanna know about Clay Jack. He came back with the gat, he don't play that. I'm laid back, but in fact I'm the same cat. Coming from the East 99 in my play that. So why you saying people stressing me? I'm getting sick of niggas testing me. But I don't think you wanna mess with me. But I'ma go ahead and bless you, G. And if you're with us, then don't ask
Before I let the lyrical
Chain got a whole lot bigger since then.
I don't have it with me today, but yeah, I've been feeding it.
Yeah. Feeding it like Pac-Man, right?
Take good care.
Like a one-round knockout.
That's that sword from the Art of War.
Yeah, those are the swords right there.
From the Art of War.
Yeah,
those are the Art of War
swords
swords.
right there.
Yeah,
You're
that's
talking
what's
about,
crazy right there.
It's crazy to work with, like as an artist, like to work with Bone in itself, and then for you to work with two artists and like that at one time and stuff.
Well, actually, you know what? I've had the
I'm
pleasure.
sure you have.
I've had the pleasure of working with every Bone member except really Wish, right? Wish has been to my studio. Wish was at my mom's house.
Damn.
Actually, for a while, my mom has a room built in her backyard, like a sunroom, all glass, right? And for a while, we had the studio back there, and Bone would come and record not only for my shit but for their own shit. So there was a point in time, about a good year, where every single Bone member has recorded in my mother's backyard.
That's tight.
It's crazy. It's the house I grew up.
You're open.
Yeah, house I grew up. And the funny thing too, like, after like a while of me and Crazy Bone working together, he was like, wait a second, I know you. I'm like, yeah, you know me. We've been working together for a minute. He's like, no. Then he used to have that hip hop show on Time Warner Public Access Cable. I'm like, oh yeah. So Crazy Bone used to watch my show.
Yeah.
So little did I know, when I was, watching him, he was watching me before we even met. That you would have that public all over at Los Angeles County. I'd have a public access show.
That's tight.
Yeah. It's a small world. And by the way, some other little known fact. I guess I don't like to toot my own horn too much, but I'll say this: I do feel somewhat responsible for the World War III album.
Yeah.
The reason why, I had nothing to do with financing it. I wasn't on the album. I was barely even there when it was recorded. But the reason why I say that is I moved into, so me and Busy were homies recording together, and at that time, I don't think he was in touch with the group too much.
Yeah.
And I moved into a community, a gated community that Lazy Bone lived in. And the gated community was, the house that I had 3 bedrooms, and we turned one of the bedrooms into a studio. Okay. So Lazy was like, damn, there's a studio like shit in my gated community,
Yeah.
but then the homie got it, and Lazy knows, like, man, like, you can come over any damn time. It was that kind of relationship. And Busy was my homie, and he was coming over. So I remember one day, I think Busy was in the booth, and I think Lay came over, and from this, I would assume they haven't seen each other in a long ass time, because when they saw each other, they gave each other the biggest fucking hug and all that. It was crazy. And then, right around that time, this was before even Warriors, right? Flesh came over. And then it got to a thing where almost every single day, Lazy, Busy, and Flesh were at my house. Every single day. And they were bonding, they were vibing, right? I remember, I don't got this cell phone anymore, but on my old cell phone I had recorded, they were sitting around my kitchen table just telling war stories, right? All 3 of them. And, Flesh had the FBGs in there all the time as well.
Yeah.
I remember, sometimes Lay would have different Mo Thugs there and all. So my house at that point became like, I would say, the vibes, the ideas for World War III, and the breeding ground for let's put a record out with us 3. And then we're gonna have Cray and Wish featured on it as well, but it was mainly those 3.
Yeah.
And I think that the environment that I facilitated was the birth of that record. So yeah, I don't claim to have any. It wasn't my idea. I didn't have anything to do with it paperwork wise. I didn't finance it. I didn't come up with any of the beats or the lyrics or anything musically. But I believe that the environment that I facilitated was the breeding ground for that record, because at that time, almost every time that they were together was in my house. So that's just a little. What I'm here to do today, one of the things I like to do, besides you asking me the most intimate, insane questions, which I love to answer, is also provide some exclusive, behind-the-scenes information that I'm sure a lot of the bone community would find fascinating.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got
Definitely.
it. Don't think I'm looking at my watch out of boredom. I just got a text message. It's
Yeah. That that is a nice watch too.
Oh, yeah.
And your outfit
Apple
too,
Watch.
man. You're definitely.
Yeah, man. So let me
Sure.
show everyone what we got here. We got this, Criminal Nation organization.
That's
I got
a nice one though.
Oh yeah, the Bud Leaf comic book with the Bud Leaf comic book all up on the shorts, and I brought my slides with me.
There you go.
Yeah.
We got Bud the Bud Leaf. Oh, let me show everyone. We got Bud the Bud Leaf and the Apocalyptic
tight.
Preacher, right, from the Unholy Trinity. All my stuff available on shopcno.com, and I'll tell some people some other interesting thing.
Where was that at?
shopcno.com, and Pope Francis himself said if you're not wearing criminal clothing, you shouldn't be wearing clothing at all. That's the line, criminal clothing at shopcno.com. But interesting thing is my parents actually met each other because my mother was working for a clothing line, and my dad was opening up a clothing store, and he was a customer of hers, right?
Okay.
And to this day, my mom got out of the business when I was born to raise me, and then my sister and everything. But by the way, we can share her link. My sister's an amazing singer. What happened is, to this day, my dad's clothing line, it's a rubberduckyusa.com or an Instagram rubberduckyusa. But my dad makes evening gowns, right, and club wear for women, and a lot of famous celebrities have worn his stuff on the red carpet, the porn star who was fucking Trump, Stormy Daniels. She's always rocking my dad's shit. She went on Jimmy Kimmel rocking my dad's dress.
Damn.
She went on to the Porn AVN Awards rocking my dad's dress. So what I'm getting at is, I went to school for art. I grew up in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
So to me, I didn't want to just make shirts with our logo like a lot of record companies did.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually do a clothing line and have it be, so not just AC or CNO fans, not just Bone Thugs and Harmony fans, not even hip hop fans, just people who enjoy dope ass clothing would want to get it. So that's something that my background. I grew up with the textiles, the fabrics, and that going, seeing the people sew the garments and all that, and in the wholesale garment district, and sometimes working for my dad, helping out with that. So I have background in that clothing, fashion and hip hop, and go so well together. As you see with like brands that are, how many, we know what Sean John, Fubu, how many brands have created a life, Rockaware created a life of their own, but were birthed through hip hop music. So that's what we're attempting to do with criminal clothing at shopcno.com. So I encourage people to check it out because I think they'd be surprised. They would have no idea we have everything from socks to underwear to everything. Shoes, slides, shoes. What did you say? Toilet paper? Don't you say?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Here we go.
Head to toe.
Put your face on it or something.
Yeah, you go what? Hey, put my look. All you haters that hate me.
What do you think?
You got to get the toilet paper. You know what I mean? To make sure that you can wipe.
that,
Oh, by the
people.
way, that one we got to move a little bit. I'm almost hiding.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta move it. Yeah.
It's just a little bit.
There you go. Don't worry.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like it's a movie. We're rocking. We're rocking the room.
All right. So we're gonna start on a little bit of words too. You already kind of.
By the way, you're not saying to play it now, but
I'm just gonna.
No. I'm talking about the On My Own Shit.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that one?
Say that again.
On My Own Shit.
Yeah, that's one with that one I think has Busy Bone. That's
That one, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not saying to play it. I just wanted to mention something about it. People Ray also filmed that, but it's funny to see Busy dressed as that waiter.
Yeah.
Remember, room service.
Yeah.
We always try to put into some of the videos a little bit of comedy.
Yeah.
Like my Christmas video or Bill Cosby fucked me, things like that. We try to put a little bit of comedy into a few of the things because if you notice when you listen to, especially
I'm into a little bit of comedy.
right,
Yeah, but really,
especially if you listen to my solo record, what you're gonna notice is that we have something for everyone. We have funny,
Yeah.
we have romantic, we have some gangster shit, we got spiritual shit, we got weed smoke, so we try to just hit every avenue. So people can't. There's no real vibe of the record because I think to myself like a person has so many different layers to them, right? They're not always happy, they're not always sad, they're not always angry, they're not always horny, they're not whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? Except me, I'm always
Always.
I'm not always horny unless
Yeah.
you're a cute 90-year-old grandma.
Yeah.
Have a grandma fetish.
They got Social Security.
Right. Break your bones, granny.
Gift. A gift, right? Gift. Probably a good gift.
You know, and I'll tell you too.
Good gift.
In a lot of ways, I know there's a lot of people who can't stand me because of the comedy,
Yeah.
because
They
of
push
the unfiltered
Yeah.
nature, right?
Some
And
people like it.
for some people like it,
It's,
but something that I've always thought is it separates the intelligent from the unintelligent, right?
Yeah.
Intelligent people can see through it and say, well, AC says some horrible shit that if it's true, his ass should be locked the fuck up, right?
Yeah.
But he's not. Maybe it's bullshit. Maybe he's saying it to get a rise out of us. But if we believe it, we must not be that intelligent. You know? So to me, I have people who say, well, AC is a racist child molester. If you really believe that, to me, you're just not that intelligent. You know, I can say all the craziest shit in the world, and I do that to see your reaction. And if your reaction is, oh, I just know you're not that intelligent. Sorry.
Exactly. That's crazy, yo. I usually do this on the lives that I do. His name is Billy on the Board. He pretty much is the guy that does my intros. It's me, of course, and stuff like that. So do you mind if I do that real quick?
Let's do it.
I know we're still on Facebook Live. Shout out to anybody that's watching on anything right now. We're gonna get
Shouts out, you fuckers. Shouts out to you, you fuckers.
Yeah. Well, how does it go? Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, Steven and Milk can be a bitch too. For AC Killer, Eric Valdez, it is I, Billy on the Board, live in the motherfucking BoneZone. Damn, yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
It feels good doing that. AC Killer, I was like,
He has to get it out. It's
Yeah.
like
in the building.
He-
yeah, I've been waiting to say that. Thank you.
what it is like it's almost as if like a man who's gone far too long without expelling his ejaculate, and the balls are just swelling up to the point. You just have to get it out, and that was the vigor and the
Don't worry.
energy
Yeah.
in which you got that. I just fucking Billy on the Board, you fucking cocksuckers. You know, it's like you just had to get it out all over their faces. So that was nice.
Toma. Right. Toma.
Mom, I hope you're watching.
Yeah.
She usually does.
My mom watches.
Oh no!
Oh, your mom watches.
Maybe your mom. Yeah, maybe somebody's moms watch
Sure.
most definitely, and maybe grandmas.
Gra-
Maybe we have a grandma watching.
Guilty.
right
Hey,
now.
grandmas.
Well,
Hey.
so grandma. Yeah.
No, you know what? The older I
Maybe some
get,
grandmas.
the younger the grandmas seem to me.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting more into great
Well,
great
now-
grandmas.
Yeah, because now some
great-
grandmas are like 36.
Yeah, no. You have to be 96 or above.
Yeah, that's damn. That's high.
Oh yeah, yeah. Real high, like smoking high.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, so I see you playing
This
Warriors
is Warriors 2, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the audio right now on that. We're gonna hit this real quick right now. See where we're at.
So if you follow the storyline,
Uh-huh.
you know, in Warriors 2, it kind of tells the story of, at this point, in Warriors 1, they found out that Vinny, the assassin, played by Metal Mike, who's locked up at the moment, found out that he was, you know, kidnapped and killed while trying to kill me and Busy. Now, Crazy wasn't one of the ones who was hired to be killed, because he showed the album cover with just me and Busy, Crazy being the feature artist, right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
what happened is when they found out, you know, that Vinny was killed, the father contacts his son and says, "Hey man, if anything happens to me, you know, you gotta take over. I need to talk to you, come talk to me. And then, you know, he come, there's apocalyptic preacher above the bud leaf right there. Anyway, from my shoot, my slides. So he comes to talk to him, and then he discovers he's dead, right? And if you notice throughout the video, Vinny, the assassin, played by Metal Mike, is getting killed. That's the body that's getting chopped up.
Yeah.
Right? So at the end of this video, you're gonna see the son, played by, you know, King G, who's actually, you know, Big Syke from Tupac's crew.
Oh, Big Syke.
So
Right.
he's Big Syke's, like, well, you know, Big Syke was recently passed,
Thug Life.
but he's, yeah,
Right.
Thug Life, but he's Big Syke's, like, homeboy for real. He filmed Big Syke's documentary, Last Thug Standing, which right now, the one who played the son, King G, he's looking to, he's CNO Soldier as well. He's looking to get that shot to Netflix, Big Syke's documentary, because that was Big Syke's wish before he passed away. And by the way, because of that connection, I did a show at the Nokia. Who did I open up for at that show? It was like Too Short, E40, Dog Pound, some others. And Big Syke, I had an intermission between my music for me to like take a little rest, and Big Syke came out and performed during that, and you know, King G hooked that up, and King G, you also hear on that song "Ain't No Love" with Crazy Bone and myself, the last track on my solo record, The Unholy Trinity, which, by the way, if people
That's the one with this.
if people don't understand the name The Unholy Trinity, the album cover says it all. It's me, Bud the Bud Leaf, and the Apocalyptic Preacher. There's three of us, which makes a Trinity. And if the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit is the Holy Trinity, and none can be holy but them, then we would be in contrast, the Unholy Trinity. You see it? So now people can understand, if they didn't already, the name of the record.
Alright. We play a little bit of this right here. The Warriors 2. This one.
It's Vinny.
Warrior, salute to the ages, scripture pages, flipping, turning, baptize the new man, leave that old man burning, yearning for the chance to leave demons so deadly bloody. This the things of this world, so wicked and oh so ugly, so I stay oh so thuggy, me muggy up in my sector. Warriors built for war, victory is for the victors, so I paint this vivid picture of spiritual warfare. Wield the sword of the spirit, any demon that comes near, and I won't shed a tear, and I know they smell fear. I'll be damned if I'm damned, I get the hell out of here, cause hell ain't for me. If freedom ain't free, it's just a blind, left my blind men to eat from the tree. Sin entered into the world, disease into our bodies, and this rap game is wicked, glorifying the ungodly. That's why we warriors, soldiers, we stand up. AC crazy, highs busy, we man up.
I am a true soldier. We are warriors.
AC crazy, busy,
They're all different. Like they're nice. So I like to talk about food. Mind if we talk food?
Sure, let's talk some food.
Yeah. Do you have a preference in what you do? You have like a certain diet? You like something?
I like eating ass.
That's a good
Right.
diet.
Yeah, eating
Oh,
ass.
yeah.
I think that,
That's
and by the way,
nutritious.
I mean, I think, well, here's the thing. If, I don't care if the viewers out there think it's the gayest thing in the world,
Yeah.
I also enjoy getting my ass eaten as well.
Yeah.
I think if you're down there and, you know, you're sucking my cock, you're blowing my balls, you might as well finish the whole, you know, get the trifecta going on.
Yeah.
There's another unholy trinity for you. But
That's
I also, when I'm down there,
return the favor.
yeah, I don't just do it to return the favor. I actually enjoy it myself as well.
Okay.
So, analingus should always accompany cunnilingus. I've always said that. But I mean, I'm sure you're talking about other types of food as well.
Yeah.
I've been fond a lot of Japanese cuisine, like Benihana's type food.
That's
You know,
what's up.
like that kind of, you know, cooking at the table. That kind
Yeah.
of that hibachi is my
That's
favorite.
it.
But recently, I've been really craving. I've been eating a lot birria tacos. Fucking awesome, man. Fucking awesome. And you know, I'm from LA, so In-N-Out Burger is very near and dear to me. I know a lot about In-N-Out Burger. The first ever In-N-Out Burger was opened in 1948 by Harry and Esther Schneider in Baldwin Park, California.
Hell yeah. You ever tried Whataburger?
Yeah, sorry,
you like
sorry,
Whataburger?
Texas. I'm all about In-N-Out
Yeah.
Whataburger. What a bunch of bullshit. I call it.
That's a good one.
Dude, it
used to be better.
well, I just, you know, I want to prove something to everyone.
Yeah.
The first ever In-N-Out Burger, I told you already, but the phone number for it is 1-800-786-1000.
You have it saved on your phone?
No, I have it memorized. 1-800-786-1000. What I'm going to show everyone, 1-800, I don't think they can see it, but I was at 786-1000, so you know I'm not bullshitting. And I'm a big In-N-Out Burger fan, so I memorized all this information about them because when I was a kid, can you hear it? When I was a kid, my dream in life was to one day work at In-N-Out. I still haven't achieved my dream, but it's, you know, keep your hopes alive, kids. Let's see. Let's see if we can get someone from In-N-Out Burger on the line.
Thank you for calling In-N-Out Burger. This is Leona.
Hi, I'd like to leave a message for Lindsay.
Okay.
Just wanted. Oh, by the way, we're live on a podcast right now, and I was just expressing my love for In-N-Out Burger, and I was explaining how I have a lot of information retained, you know, when the first In-N-Out was opened, 1948, by Harry and Esther Schneider. I have the phone number memorized, 1-800-786-1000, and now it's their granddaughter, Lindsay Schneider, who now owns and operates it. If you'd like to verify for the good folks that everything I'm saying is true, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. What podcast are you calling from?
It's the BoneZone. I'm a guest on it right now, and
Can you say that again? What was it?
the BoneZone.
The Bone Zone.
Yeah, the
Okay.
THE, the BoneZone. So anyway, I'm an artist, a musical artist affiliated with the group Bone Thugs and Harmony. I go by AC Killer. So this is a podcast pertaining to Bone Thugs and Harmony and their affiliated artists and whatnot. But anyway, so my message is just to, you know, let Lindsay know to keep up the good fight. We love her. We love the food. In fact, one thing that listeners may not know is when you know, California had their ridiculous mask mandate or vaccine. What was it? I think it was a vaccine mandate. Lindsay had more balls than anyone else to stand up and say, "Hey, we're not going to be the vaccine police. If people want to come in here and eat our burgers, who are we to say we, you know, need to see proof of such things?" So anyway, we applaud Lindsay. We applaud the food. It's been quality since 1948, and just wanted to tip my hat off to you guys live on there, and also show off a bit that they thought I was bullshitting about the knowing the number by heart, and the fact that you picked up. Now you're proving what I'm saying is true. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course. We're always here as long as our stores are open. So tonight we'll be here until 1 a.m.
You know what? I'm from Los Angeles, but I recently moved to El Paso, Texas. You guys gotta open up a location in El Paso.
Well, I'll definitely put that suggestion in for you.
All right, and also something else that I appreciate is you guys also have the balls to keep those Bible verses on the cups and and everything else, and that's real nice too. You know, stick it to the devil. I appreciate that as well.
Well, thank you. I'll definitely pass the message along.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate
Yeah,
everything. You take care.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye
You as
bye.
well. Bye.
There you
Yo,
go.
that's AC Killer.
There you go.
That's
So-
what's up. All
In-N-Out
right,
Burger.
so now we're gonna have to later on tonight. I'm about to go do a In-N-Out mukbang here and try Whataburger and and In-N-Out Burger.
Order it this way, and you have this
Yeah.
recorded so you can remember. Ask for 2x4.
2x4?
Which is 2 pieces. It's not on the menu. It's 2 pieces of meat, 4 pieces of cheese, right? 2x4, animal style, extra toasted bun, well done meat, no grilled onions. Add chopped chilies with the fries with extra salt, and a pink lemonade with extra ice. Now, if you'll be eating it in your car, I suggest you order a large pink lemonade, extra ice, not an extra large, because I should have talked to them about this.
Yeah.
Because the extra large won't fit in the damn cup
The cup
holders.
holder.
Now Carl's Jr. What they do is they're big on top and then they get small on the
Yeah.
bottom, so you can put them in your goddamn cup holders. But In-N-Out doesn't. As much as I love In-N-Out, that's one thing I should have yelled at
Yeah,
her
should
about
have
that. I
been
fucked up.
cups.
I forgot. I apologize. I should have yelled at her.
Change the cups.
Other than that, they're great.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. So, I know I really haven't asked much questions, so I guess per se, but it's
Sure.
not really like just like a straight up interview. A lot of things that, like I guess as like a fan, you always want to know like what are things that helped you go through whatever you're going through to help you accomplish where you're at, let's say today, before you were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, hell, last night.
Right. You know, there have there's definitely been times of where like a lot of people, right? We and especially artists and creative people. I think that we're not all there, right? We have some screws loose. So there's some times where the creative juices are flowing. There's a lot coming out. And then there's other times where there is moments where you're dealing with your own shit, right? If you're dealing with your own like turmoil or pain or whatever, you know, loss of a loved one or you know, any traumatic experience in life, for me, in one way, it can I don't know which way it's gonna go, right? It could provide beautiful fodder for an amazing song, or it could just make you completely shut down to the world and the music and everything, and just want to be locked in the closet with your tears, right? So there's definitely ups and downs to things, but one thing that I think a lot of people who listen to my music on the surface maybe don't get from it, but when they listen to it deeper, I definitely, like the name of the next solo record I'm working on, it's called A Ministry of Music. If you really, on the surface it looks like, oh, that's the Bill Cosby fuck me guy, right? But when you really listen to it, it's the music more than anything. It might not be in every song, but it has a message of faith. It has a message of a relationship with the Lord. I grew up going to a lot of different churches, synagogues, different things. You know, my mother being Christian, my father being Jewish. My dad is from Iran. He was born there. My mom is from New York. How old was I? Probably 16 years old. I first heard of Dr. Gene Scott. Okay, Dr. Scott, he earned his PhD from Stanford University in philosophies of education, and he taught on the television for over 30 years before he passed away in 2005. And he would smoke a cigar while he was teaching, or pipe tobacco, or he'd wear funny hats, you know, Indian headdress with feathers, a Vikings helmet with horns, you know, whatever, miner's helmet with a big light on it, wear a leather jacket, grow his beard out. He did all this because he didn't want to look like a televangelist, right? And so many televangelists are crooks and thieves, but he would write on the board in the original Hebrew and Greek and Latin and Aramaic and do translations and really, really explain the Bible. Not come down on you, you smoke, you drink, you cuss, you have sex, you do this, you do that. It wasn't about that. It's about teaching the word. When you hear the word, you do that with that information, what you will or what you like, right? And if God is really God and he has all power, he can change you. You don't need to try to change yourself to impress brother or sister so-and-so. So I like that he kept it really real and wasn't judgmental. And I understood that I could have a faith and still be myself. And if God wants to change me, that's his problem. You know,
Yeah.
I have faith that he can do, and I believe he has changed me in a lot of ways, but he's changed me in the ways that are important to him. You know, not necessarily, people may say, well, how has he changed you? The very uptight Christian community, well, look at you, you're smoking a cigar, or you have tattoos, or whatever it may be. God's concerns may be different from what, Gandhi made a beautiful statement. Gandhi once said, I love Christ, but I can't stand you Christians. You Christians are nothing like your Christ. Because Christ, who did he hang out with? The sinners, the prostitutes, the thieves, the people that most Christians would run away from, right? So for me, that, I think you're asking about, if I understood the question correctly, over the past 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever it may be, what has got me through from things to things. I mean, definitely when the storms come, faith is definitely a handle that would be great to hold on to. And I would encourage anyone, ever since he passed away, his wife, who's also a brilliant PhD, who does translations on the board, she now leads the service. If I'm not there live in the service when I'm in Los Angeles every Sunday, then I'll be tuning in through the broadcast on PastorMelissaScott.com, which today's a Sunday, so I was just watching that this Sunday. I was in church, even though I'm here in San Antonio. I had church with my church in Los Angeles, which is also worldwide, thanks to internet, satellite, radio, TV, and it's been worldwide since the 70s, way before the internet. Dr. Gene Scott was the first voice preaching the word to cover every square inch of the globe through satellite and radio. So anyway, that is a big thing, and you would know that about me if you really listen to the records in depth.
Yeah.
If you look on the surface, I look like the biggest heathen on earth, right? I look like more of a heathen than anyone else out there with the kind of crazy shit that comes out of my mouth. But when you really listen, when you become a fan and you listen in depth, then you hear the message behind the music. And it's there. If you look in all my records, every single one of my records, if you look in the corners of the album inserts, you're going to see hidden Bible verses, similar to what they do in In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
And that's because I'm not looking to go out there and save the saved, right? It's for the people who really don't know. And by the way, I can't save anyone. He does the saving, right? God does the saving. But there is that message. I mean, even if you just listen to that verse right there in Warriors 2, Warriors 1, 2, and 3, all three of those, I use that platform to preach the gospel. I mean, whether you notice, I can't remember the verse off the top of my head, but just that right there, talking about this rap game is so wicked, glorifying the ungodly. And there's so much that we talk about in there, which is regarding the scripture, and a lot of things that, I've heard from Dr. Gene Scott preach, and he always says, don't believe me, and she says the same thing, his wife, Pastor Melissa Scott, don't believe her. Do your homework, don't be lazy, research and look it up for yourself. Here's the tools, do it your damn, don't be blind and just, I'm not gonna listening to someone who wants to just smile and tell me what I want to hear, like Joel Osteen. I'm not gonna listen to some shit like that.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah, you have to have some balls to preach the word.
Yeah. Play this for a bit. That's cool.
Yeah.
For a bit, this is.
It's the things of this world, so wicked and oh so ugly. So I stay oh so fuggy, me muggy up in my sector. Warriors built for war, victory is for the victors. So I paint this vivid picture of spiritual warfare. Wield the sword of the spirit,
sword of the spirit, which is the Bible.
Comes near, and I won't shed a tear. And I know they smell fear. I'll be damned if I'm damned. I get the hell out
Talking about
of
the
here.
demons that smell fear.
Hell ain't for me.
Hell ain't for me.
Freedom ain't free, it's just a blind, left by blind men to eat from the tree. Sin entered into the world.
I'll stop for a second.
Disease into
Sin entered into the world, disease into our body. So when Adam and Eve ate of the fruit, the Bible never says it was an apple, right? The Bible says it was fruit. When Adam and Eve ate, at that point, sin entered into the world, disease came into our body. And the communion, when they say the bread and the wine, right?
Yeah.
That is, when Paul talks about it, he says, he who eateth and drinketh unworthily, eateth and drinketh themselves into damnation. The ly at the end, unworthily, is an adverb modifying the verb. None of us are worthy. No one is worthy.
Yeah.
But he goes on to explain, you can partake worthily by discerning, not focused on you and your sins and how good you are, how bad you are, but focused on him and his sacrifice. So the bread is for physical healing. The wine is for redemption of sins. When you're focused on Him and not yourself, anyone could partake. It could be, the world's biggest drug addict, prostitute. Doesn't matter. You can partake because it's not about you. At that point, it's about Him. So no one is worthy, but you can partake worthily by discerning what He did. So sin entered into the world, disease into our body. This rap game is wicked, glorifying the ungodly. That's why we work. So the whole thing, people might gloss over, but when you listen deeply, there is a very spiritual message to a good majority, not all. There's no spiritual message in Bill Cosby, fuck me, right? Not all, but a good portion of the music, there's something in there you can learn, definitely.
But you have a lot of songs like that, man. I've never heard.
That's because you've listened in depth.
Like you have a lot of songs that you talk about,
Right.
on I know you talk about different levels.
Right.
But
I mean, if you listen to
songs,
almost every song on Countdown to Armageddon, Battle of Armageddon, it's about, and even the names of the records. Countdown, Battle, After, all about Armageddon.
It's all
right, beginning, and I think that's one reason why me and Busy could relate, because sometimes we'll have hours and hours and hours long conversations, and it will be on that level, and for many years, I mean, Steve, even now sometimes Busy refers to me as the preacher because I actually have been ordained, right? I am an ordained minister.
That's nice.
So a lot of and a lot of people wouldn't believe it. This is the crazy guy who talks about all the crazy shit, but that should go and show you it's not about the exterior. God who reads the heart knows the heart. I could have a wild sense of humor and still believe that all these other explanations for the body not being there in the tomb don't make sense. Did the Jewish leaders steal the body? Did the Roman leaders steal the body? Did dogs eat the body? Did he resuscitate? And he wasn't really dead. He resuscitated in the coolness of the tomb. He moved the rock away. He pushed the guards out of the way. Or did the women go to the wrong tomb? Did the disciples hallucinate and see it? I mean, all of these different theories of what could have happened to it, none of them make sense when you look at everything and all the evidence presented. Because on the surface, someone resurrecting and ascending doesn't make sense. As a society, we don't make heroes out of people who claim to be perfect. If you look at every founder of any respected religion, you look at Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, and by the way, Buddha was never deified himself. He was only deified by his followers after he died. Buddha said, this is the path that worked for me, try it, it'll work for you. He never said he was God. As a society, we don't respect people who say they're perfect. If I brought you to church with me and my pastor said, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the light, follow me, you'd think they were crazy. Jesus made these ridiculous claims about himself. He didn't say follow God, he said follow me. He didn't say God said, he says I say. He didn't say God will forgive you, he said I forgive you. This is crazy. We don't make heroes out of people who talk like that. So society who says you can't believe in Jesus as God, but you can believe in him as a good and wise teacher, well, how can he be good and wise if he's not God, given the claims he made about himself? He can be good, right, really believing the bullshit that he's God, but then he's not wise. He's a lunatic. Or he could be wise, tricking everyone to make everyone believe that he's God, tricking all these people, which would make him wise but not good. There's no way he can be both good and wise unless he is what he says he is, right? Yeah. So all these people who want to say, well, Jesus isn't God, but he's a good and wise teacher. How? Through what records? The gospel records say that he made these claims about himself. So is he a liar? Is he a lunatic? Or is he what he says he is? And given the evidence, I choose to believe he is what he says he is.
Crazy. Yeah. Faith, huh?
Yeah, so you have it tattooed right here.
I see that.
And I have right.
Yeah, well, I know you were talking about the Bible. I want to. Well, this one right here, is that a?
Yes, this is Romans chapter 10 verse 9, which pretty much says if you have faith in your heart and proclaim with your mouth that Jesus is the Lord and God who raised him from the dead, then thou shalt be saved. It doesn't say. I like that verse because it doesn't say if you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't cuss, you don't. No, it says if you have faith. Yeah. And right here, above the 7, which interesting story about that. I had no idea when I got to 7. I had no idea I was ever going to even meet Busy because it wasn't really even because of 7 sign that I got the 7. Yeah. I just liked the logo and the 7 was for something different. But above it is the word favor, right? So in English, we say believer. We don't have a noun and a verb for faith. You can't be a faither and you can't be in the act of faithing. We say believer and believing, but belief and faith are not synonymous, right? So you can be the definition of faith is an action based upon a belief sustained by confidence. So faith is so much more than belief, but because English is such a relatively new language, in our King James Bibles, and even before that, in the Geneva, any English translation Bible, they're going to have the word faithing and faither, which is in Greek and Hebrew. They're going to put believing and believer. So what I encourage everyone to do, you're not doing any harm by writing in your Bible, taking notes in your Bible. Scratch out everywhere in your Bible that it says believing and put the word faithing. Faithing is a made-up word. It's not in English, but it should be because it's in the Hebrew and Greek. And every word where it says believer, scratch that out as well and put faither. So you can be a faither, which I have tattooed here, and you can be in the act of faithing, which those two words, like I said, don't exist in English, but they exist in the original, and it means so much more than believer and believing. So anyway.
Interesting.
That's what's up. That's pretty in depth, I guess, right?
Yeah. Oh, there's someone, one of the main security guys at my church. He has a bumper sticker on his car which says it all. It says, "Jesus loves you. Everyone else thinks you're an asshole."
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's hilarious.
Mhm.
It looks like we've been on here for a bit.
Hey man, I could rock with you till the morning. You tell me when I gotta get the fuck out.
No, you're good right now. We're gonna let this play for a bit.
Alright.
We're gonna get into part 3.
Alright, let's do it.
Part 3.
AC crazy highs, busy, we man. I am a true soldier. We are warriors. I am a true soldier. We are warriors. I am a true soldier. We are warriors. I am a true soldier. We are warriors.
They don't really want to see a nigga ready for the war. Keep it steady for the raw. On guard. Always been a motivator, innovator, never been a imitator, never been a villain, no fraud. Soldier for God, we don't listen to the music.
Oh man, you know I love every bone member, but you know Busy's my dude. I love Busy's my brother.
I do that. I
Oh, Crazy is a mastermind genius. Crazy has been such an inspiration. Crazy is one of the world's greatest geniuses, for real. Every member just brings such a beautiful element.
Yeah.
And I have a question. A lot of people always ask, "Yo, is Wishbone ever gonna come out with the album?"
As a matter of fact.
Well, listen,
I'm sure you probably will.
I did an interview where I interviewed Crazy Bone like 5 years ago. Last Resort Radio. You can hear that on criminalnation.org, and I think I gave Crazy Bone the most in-depth interview he's ever gotten because I've asked him a lot of personal questions in there, Howard Stern style. But in that, one of the questions I did ask him, this was like 5 years ago, I said, "What's up with Wish's album?" And he said, "It's coming, man, it's coming."
Do you think it's like what do you think they're waiting on at the perfect time? Hall of Fame when they get Hall of Fame.
Listen, I don't. Okay, be honest. I don't have any inside information on it besides what Crazy said.
Yeah.
It's coming, man. It's coming. 5 words. It's coming, man. It's coming. That's
It's
it.
coming, man.
But I mean, personally, I would think the reason it's not out yet is because Wish hasn't recorded it yet. That's that.
Yeah,
but
that's
I don't
what
know.
it is,
Maybe my ass is wrong. I'm not saying that I know. I'm just saying that would be my personal guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I do gotta fix this.
Hey Eric, could you do me a favor, my brother?
Yeah.
I'm almost done. I didn't know I'd be done. Could you grab one
Yeah.
more of these from the car? Cool.
Yeah. But we're gonna get on this part 3 right now.
Okay.
I'll let this play real quick.
Okay. Oh, Busy was the mastermind behind this
On
one.
this one, it sounds like a beat.
Busy made the beat. Busy and me together kind of wrote the script. Busy put together a lot of visuals.
Kind of.
Yeah, so this one here, Busy hit me up one day. He said, "Hey man, let's do Warriors 3." He said, "Let me take charge of this one." So yeah, Busy was a mastermind. Busy built this a relationship with this artist who is now going to be coming out. I'm going to be doing a show with her in Ashland, Ohio, on the 9th. And Ashland is kind of in between Cleveland and Columbus. So anyone in the Ohio area,
Kind of between there.
yeah. So anyone in the Ohio area, I would really, really encourage y'all to come out. It's going to be on the 9th. It's going to be at Bull Shooters. Aaron putting it all together. Shots out, and we're gonna have some CNO soldiers there. And anyway, Devin, who's the female artist who's singing on this, she's gonna be there performing with me. We're gonna do Warriors 3.
Baby girl.
Yeah, and so yeah, Busy's like, man, I got someone for the hook, and that's when he introduced us. And man, and then we had Greg, King G come out and kill everyone, so his ass was killed. But go ahead, you can let that shit play. I'm gonna just give y'all background. We had CNO soldiers there, and y'all would have been there if y'all were on the CNO board more. Y'all would have been getting killed in this video too.
You can catch us both where we at. It's only in time you can see that the war ain't over. It's Warriors 3, and everybody knows it's good when we flow. When the party's done, they're coming back. Seeing our soldiers never retreated, never get beaten, let's attack.
There ain't no more competition, so the battle is over. Start with the dead like the road. My niggas is swinging, they fold. They know when to beat it, expose them hard. They put them to rest. Call the opponents and tell them that they can come pick up their dead. From all them bloodshed, the rivers run red. If you get shot, they
I
will
just
watch
one more question. For the live.
What's up? No, do your thing.
That's it.
I'm having fun. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Just get another cigar anyway.
Yeah. Because I don't know how you personally.
I'm good.
And she's the lady that you were talking about right there.
Yeah, so she's gonna be performing with me. We're gonna do this song. We got many others. She got some of her solo things. I got solo things. But yeah, the 9th over at Bull Shooters in Ashland, Ohio. And if y'all interested in going, hit me up. And I'll be able to direct you in the way. If y'all know Aaron Stitzel, hit him up and make sure you get your tickets and come on out. We're gonna have a bunch of CNO merch there. And by the way, after you play this, I want to tell you a little bit about some of these artists, the CNO soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing as well. And so some of them are in this, some of them aren't, but they're all doing beautiful things. Oh, go ahead, go play. No, already good.
Only we think you're gonna get my soldiers. Even when we die, we coming back. But this time more ferocious. We didn't think about twice, you get whacked. He ranks to the labels the same. They never done know this is even in us. And I like that. My children will get you.
It's the evil semen in us.
Run, tell the story of victorious, glorious. We fight till the war is won. When they die, we war is done. When the nigga ready to engage in combat, put your niggas in the grave and all that. All the tough talk, you need to stall that. You get up, fight that.
The war is gonna be over. We're victorious and glorious. Shit, we live in giving it all. We just victorious. Look it up to the monster truck game. All day for the take it away. Take it away. Then cross the line. Time is ticking and I'm getting stronger. The war is over, but I could fight longer. The time is been losing. I got more power. You wanna threat your technique?
Is it cold?
I have some cold, yeah.
I'll give it a try.
The original one I put in there, and I did put a couple of ice on the side. I have a secret really drink. It's something local here.
Usually I stick with water, but I'll try it.
No, but yeah, I'll put it.
I'll give it a try.
It's like gonna be good for like mixers and stuff like that. I've been trying to support the local.
Hold on, with the pause for a second.
You know you can never see as big a words to matter.
It's the Christ not on the cross, but he's sitting on the throne, right? And what I say next is it AC Killer killing demon? I forget. But anyway, it's the Christ not on the cross, but he's sitting on the throne because he's not on the cross anymore.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes you'll see people wearing crosses around their neck with Jesus on it, and sometimes you'll see people wearing a cross without him on it. Well, he's not on the cross anymore, but where he's sitting on the throne on the right hand of the Father, what the Scripture says. So you see, in every single Warriors, I'm slipping that shit in there. For if you have ears, the Bible says if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you'll take notice. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, definitely, I'll try. I'm more of a water guy, but if I like it, I like it. Yeah, if it's cold with ice, whenever I give it a shot. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try some Gorilla Drink.
Yeah.
With AC Killer live in the Bone Zone.
We're gonna try some Gorilla Drink,
Yeah.
and if you're lucky, you could try some of my shithole stank.
That's it. One. I'll bring you a one right now, a cold one.
Let's do it. I'm gonna drink a
That's
cold
that
one.
is right there.
Yeah.
And then there's other flavors.
Now you know if it, I know this isn't alcoholic, but you know
No,
if it was alcoholic, you know a way you can save money. If you, for all you alcoholics out there who are on a budget, you can get drunk much easier through the mucosa membrane, which is inside your rectum. If you butt chug alcohol, you put alcohol inside of your asshole, it takes far less to get drunk. Yeah. So about a shot or two and you'll be gone.
Butt chugs.
So butt chugs, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a break, listen to some of the music, and then he's gonna go grab a drink. That gives you time out there in TV land to grab your alcoholic beverage and put it up your shit pipe. Put it up your shit pipe and get nice and tipsy with us. You know what I mean?
Grab your funnels.
Yeah, put that shit right in. Put that funnel right through the tunnel. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
With the pipe.
That's a good one. Pipe. Alright, there we go. Alright. You're gonna get on? We're gonna have Eric on the board.
Time is ticking and I'm getting stronger. The war is over, but I could fight longer. The time you spend losing, I got more power. You wanna threat your technique, I devour. Boys don't make me weak, I'm a warrior. You came here lacking technique, you're a goner. You may try but you never succeed. 'Cause I'm a warrior, I'm a warrior.
Oh, you's a fool, you don't never know the rules. And we come to show you who really reigns and really rules. It's the Christ not on the cross, look, he's sitting on the throne. AC Killer, killing demons with the thugs, we call them thorns.
You know you can never see us, nigga. What is the matter with you? You don't end up for tragedy. Fuck with me, actually, that's what it do. Cause bitch, I'm like, hit you with left, the face crazy, going after me too. I don't really think these niggas really know what I actually do.
Story, I triumphant with the trumpet.
It's
It's
a
a
silent
warrior,
letter,
silent man, warrior, warrior.
That's a couple you want to try it with.
Time is ticking and I'm getting stronger. The war is over, but I could fight longer. The time you spend losing, I got more power.
So right here, this ain't this part here. We would have got killed. We would have came out on here.
Oh yeah.
All the seeing those
Oh,
soldiers,
yeah.
right?
And by the way,
This part right here, we would have got killed right here, man.
Yeah, right here.
By the Jason Statham one.
King G.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you notice,
The transporter.
Transporter.
there's actually 3 scenes where they're getting killed.
Yeah.
They're getting killed in the bathtub. They're getting killed while they're playing cards, and they're getting killed while they're shooting dice.
Yeah.
And shouts out to Busy, man. This is all Busy's vision. I mean, we definitely collaborated, but when he saw where the storyline was going with Warriors 1 and 2, he's like, man, I got a dope idea how to finish out the saga. And people ask me all the time, how can I get the song? It's coming out on the record. Right now, we're planning for a Black Friday release of After Armageddon, but you know, there's so many different factors, you never know. May come out a little bit sooner, may come out a little bit later, but right now we're shooting for Black Friday.
That's it. Should it be right around the corner, huh?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's tasty.
And it's a little thick. That way you can use it like if you drink, like a vodka or tequila or rum or whatever.
And I feel like it would go nicely paired with the mucous membrane in the rectum.
Oh, if you that's if you chug that. Yeah.
Right. Which is, I believe that's actually what's recommended. On the back it has a recommendation. Yeah. The recommendation is actually anal insertion.
try that one?
It says right here.
Okay. This is the Gorilla Drank. The one you're trying is the original one. Troy Morales, he's a cool dude, and what he did is he put a bunch of other artists and boxers and comedians on these other flavor Gorilla Drinks, and I pretty much just went and tried to get all these bottles from the artists that have their bottles, and I need maybe three more, four.
Have you tried all the flavors?
Not yet. Right now, this is my first time. I tried the original one.
Can you try it live through the rectum?
No, I don't have a funnel.
You know, well, if you want, I mean, they've done
I
this
can
on
make
the,
a paper one.
if they've done this on the Stern Show. If you want, you go on your back. Eric will hold your legs back, and I'll pour it.
Nice. Can we get that? See, I need to get better. Of course, we can.
We'll do that when we have the proper
There's
lighting.
more space. Yeah,
everyone
that's
needs
what
to see
it
it.
is.
Yeah, the proper lighting.
But in the meantime, we're
This
sipping
is
on
the,
some of the drink.
What is this? This is a snapback gorilla drink. He's a boxer. He's also an artist as well, so that's cool. So he has his own bottles and stuff like that. But anyway, so it's cool. It's neat. I like it. It's not like the water. It's different too.
Right.
So
It's good water.
even though try to show love to the local community when it comes to these
Dope.
type of drinks and stuff like that,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna continue to do that.
Oh, so Crazy Bone died in here, which
Yeah.
is like a big thing. I remember when we were first shooting the video.
That shit broke my heart.
Crazy Bone
Yeah.
said, I remember it, because we broke the news to him right there on set. He said, "What? Why I gotta die?" No, but you coming back. He said, "Oh, okay."
Yo.
I mean, I thought he knew because he recorded the verse. I ain't dead yet. You know what I mean? I thought he knew, but anyway.
I like this one.
Who's
This
a
one's thick.
female?
That one's thick.
I told y'all.
Pause it. Oh, there's your underwear.
Oh yeah. Shouts out to
Those are
Siobhan.
nice, they're nice. Get on those.
Yeah. Shouts out to Siobhan. She definitely modeled these underwear for us.
Yeah.
And by the way, that who she's with, that OG Killer, he's from one of our groups, CNO All Stars, with JC Killer, OG Killer. They're on the new track. We got Wit Busy and the rest of well, not all of them, but a bunch of CNO soldiers. We got Sin Child on there. Shouts out to Sin Child. We got King G, the Jason Statham, who you see right here. He's on the record. We got Tristy on there. We got Eddie. We got T Mac.
Bunch of people in that video.
Man, T Mac OG from riding with Easy E from back in the day. You got him up on there. I know him for. That's the other thing. I hate when I start because I want to talk about the CNO soldiers again.
Yeah.
And the problem is there's so many of them that if I start going down the list, I could think of Kyla.
Kyle.
Mm-hmm. I could think of Elworm. You know what I mean? I could think of
That's a
man.
big name.
Y'all
Elworm.
over here, I need to be a little more active. Like I mentioned Tristy, like
Trust
I
me,
mentioned
after
Sinchon.
two-
Yeah.
After this
Because
Switch TV,
the group, man, Lil Killer, you know what I mean. The group is Tim Hendrick. Like not every. That's the beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Look, the qualifications to be a CNO soldier. It's not about how dope your music is because you don't even have to do music.
Yeah.
CNO Soldiers is not a musical artist group. There are CNO Soldiers who do music.
Yep.
There are CNO Soldiers who do art. There are CNO Soldiers who do accounting. There are CNO Soldiers who their talent is how much they smoke, right? How much they drink,
Hey, that's it.
right? So the point is, but there's one classification. It's not if you're black or white. It's not if you're gay or straight. It's not if you're tall or short or fat or skinny. The qualification, the only thing that will get you in or out of the CNO Soldier family is if you got a good heart, you're welcome in. You got a bad heart, you're not welcome in, and if your heart turns bad, we kick you the fuck out.
Boom.
So that's the qualification. It's about what's in here. Now, the fact that I do music and a lot of the CNO soldiers do music and they're extremely talented, that's icing on the cake. So we have CNO soldiers who are extremely talented, and then we have others who don't even do music. But like I said, it doesn't matter. Maybe you're talented at drinking. maybe you could drink more alcohol than anyone, and you could do it through your asshole or your mouth as long as you got a good heart. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
So the point is that but like this new video, we shot a documentary video, got myself in it. They got CNO soldiers, they got Busy Bone in it, and
Bunch of people.
yeah, and like I was saying, all those who I named, everyone from the CNO All Stars, JC and OG, they start off the track, then it goes into Busy Bone's hook, then I believe Justin, Sin Child, hits up the track, East Liverpool, Ohio, and then I believe Tristy from H-Town, you know what I mean, she hits up the track, coldest female, and then I think it's that one fool, he's alright, what's his name, AC, some fool AC, he's on that track next. Oh no, shit, before him I think, before all that, King G, who you see right there, see I told you I start forgetting people. I owed him $200. I just sent his ass $200 on the way here. Larry we had to go to the ATM. I even threw in an extra $20 for making him wait for his bread. Sorry about that, King G. Eddie T Mac.
Show you who really reigns and really rules. It's the Christ not on the cross, but he's sitting on the throne. AC Killer killing demons with the thugs, we call him Bone.
You know you can never see it, nigga. What's the matter with you? You don't end up for tragedy. Fuck with me, actually, that's what it do. Cause bitch, I'm right here, so we'll let the bitch crazy on Anthony too. I don't really think
I'm Anthony too. My middle name's Anthony.
My middle name's Anthony.
And Busy Anthony too. Anthony McCain.
Time is ticking and I'm getting stronger. The war is over, but I could fight longer. The time you spend losing it, I got more power. You wanna threat your technique, I devour.
Alright. My good sir. It's always a pleasure to have art, like not just artists, but just people here in general, and it's really a pleasure for a lot of boneheads here in San Antonio to have the pleasure to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? I know like you could have went a bunch of places or just whatever the case may be.
Ain't no place like the BoneZone.
No, but I do appreciate you very much, bro, because
Definitely,
it's gonna definitely change my whole everything.
Sure.
Just not for like for views, just like my whole. Eric know what's up because
That's what the good heart starts.
you know, it's a lot of things, you know, like he knows, Eric knows what's up, and much love to Eric Valdez, much love my brother right here. He is on right here. We don't have, unless you want to sell the couch trade with the,
You want to sell my lap, Eric?
We have AC right now, you know.
we got AC.
You don't want to sell my lap so I can see you.
Right, sit on the table or
Maybe if I was a midget or something.
Speaking about shit. Speaking about shit.
like midgets.
I love midgets.
Yeah,
Speaking
you're
about
a bag of midgets.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh look, like Bud the Bud leave him shots out. Nah, but you know one time he hit me up and he was like, "Hey man, like I know you don't mean nothing by it, but we don't like that word, man. It's LP. He's like, "Yeah, man, little people." Hey, but by the way, speaking about him sitting on there, I gotta tell y'all a funny story. A few different other artists that came to my house before Thug Queen, Big B, rest in peace, and funny ass story. So I got a big ass king table with big ass king chairs, right?
Yeah.
And those are the ones we used in that Battle of Armageddon.
second
Yeah,
album, right?
right. But before I had that, I had a little table with little chairs. And the reason why I had to get the big table with the big chairs, because God bless him, Big B came over one day with a few of the homies. Big B sat in one of those chairs, and that chair fucking broke into pieces, man. Love Big B. He changed the damn world, but when he did change the world, you know what I mean? But that's a funny little story about Big B. You know, let me just tell everyone real quick, because I know people who see me on Facebook, they see a lot of times under what I'm posted, they see criminalnation.org, right? And I want to let everyone know that that's a website where when you go on there, You can see a lot of the videos that not only I've done, but some CNO soldiers have done, along with some other stuff that
Yeah.
I've done. And there's a shop section which takes you to a lot of the merchandise,
Yeah.
right? But you could also just go to shopcno.com, right? And when you go to shopcno.com, I want to let you know that, once again, even if you don't even like me, CNO, Bone, or even hip hop, there's gonna be some dope shit on there. You're gonna
Yeah.
be surprised. I would encourage everyone to check it out. And by the way, there's a promo code which we do on Toilet Talk, which is my YouTube show. You can see it on my YouTube channel, which I believe is AC Killer or some shit like. You can find it. You can just type in AC
Yeah,
Killer.
AC Killer,
CNO, some shit. Yeah, AC Killer, CNO.
And the other
All
one
that
is both.
Yeah, much love, by the way. Much love to Jeff Leslie, who helps me out with all that shit,
Yeah,
man.
Jeff-
All
Oh,
that
as a
shit.
matter of fact, he's on.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on,
yeah,
I'm
yeah. So
watching.
that's
Yeah,
that's.
Jeff Leslie
You know,
was,
Hey, you know what my nickname is for Jeff? I call him up. I'm like, "Hey, slut, how are you, babe?" I always like to fuck with him. And sometimes, you know, he got his girl on speakerphone, whatever. And I could tell that, you know, I could tell that he feels that uncomfortableness with
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? But that's part of the beauty of it. So I got my girl like, damn, like, y'all just be fucking around on there. And I'm like, no. Jeff says, you fuck around. I don't fuck around. He wants to make that clear. But anyway, on Toilet Talk, we got a promo code, which I'd also like to extend to your listeners as well. To get, I believe it's 10% off on shopcno.com. The promo code is Go Fuck Yourself. So you type in Go Fuck Yourself and you get a promo code on shopcno to get 10% off. Another venture that we have.
all one word.
I'm sorry?
Fuck yourself. All one
Go
word.
Fuck Yourself, all one word. GOFUCKYOURSELF. Right. I had to remember how to spell for a second. But another thing that we're doing that some of y'all might not know about, but I challenge you, if you're an artist, if you're with DistroKid, you're with any of these distribution companies, CD Baby, whatever, I challenge you to find a better, what offers more services for, talk about cheaper price. Right now
Yeah.
we're offering it for free. We have distrocno.com. So I encourage everyone to go on to distrocno. You can pull it up right here and show it to the good people.
Boom.
Yeah.
Distrocno.com is a full service distribution site. We offer music distribution 100% free of charge. The reason why we do that is it's no secret that we are the underdog, right? With CD Baby, with DistroKid. So they're saying, well, why are you giving the services away for free? Distro, CNO. DISTRO, So in order to get to get our name out there, we are offering it for a limited time, completely free, and that's free for life. If you sign up, you get music distribution free for life. Did you not type it right?
I probably didn't type it
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. DIS.
Oh.
Oh.
I got DIS.
TRO.
TRO. That's a dot.
Can't have dots in there.
No. Okay.
DistroCNO.com. So I'm sure, like, some people are like, damn, y'all have distribution. Yes, we have distribution.
I'll try to use Google engine.
No,
Google
just
No, I think I did it wrong. But
all right, here.
let's see.
Shouldn't have any issue with it. Imagine I'm promoting a website, doesn't it? No, I mean, I'm going there on
I
a
know.
regular basis. All right. DISTROCNO.com.
Let's see.
Yeah, works right here.
You probably spelled it wrong.
All right, let's get this going. DISTROCNO dot com.
Are we on? Are we on, John? Are we on, John?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
So anyway,
there it goes.
So, distrocno.com. Go ahead and scroll down. See, there you see me and Busy on stage during the carbon monoxide tour. But if you could read to them what it says, but scroll down so people could kind of see where we offer. We open up an account with us. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Deezer, Facebook, TikTok, Google Play, Amazon Music, Shazam, Tidal, Instagram, and many, many, many more. All for free distribution. And keep scrolling down. Let the good people see what we got here. So as you see, global music distribution to over 100 services. Reach 500 million music users in China. Keep 100% of your copyright. Free barcodes and ISRC codes. Free iTunes pre-orders. Free delivery to new stores. Free pre-saves and releases day smart URLs. Dedicated support team. And we're not like those other companies. We answer you right the fuck away.
Yeah.
Royalty payments direct to your bank account. Unlimited artists per account, which by the way, they don't offer that. They don't offer unlimited artists. You gotta have every artist pay. And you're in for free, and that means your artists are in for free. Royalty splits option for artist features, which they also don't offer that. Featured artists can receive royalties through a free account, unlike other distributors. You see that?
Yeah.
All submissions are a one-time fee, not a yearly recurring fee. But right now, we are offering it for free, so there is no one-time fee at all. Now, since you got that up, let the good people see shopcno.com.
Yeah.
Go on to that one too. Let's,
It's the first link on the top, huh? There you go. See it right there? There you go.
no. That's well, you can click on that too. But those are just products from Distro CNO.
Oh, the
So
distro.
see, as you, I want to show everyone something. You see the O in distrocno.com?
Yeah.
It looks a little bit like the hand with the gun, right? But it's
Yeah.
not a hand with a gun.
It's a lightning bolt.
And the
Yeah, I see
reason
that.
why we do that is Distro CNO is open to all genres.
Everything.
You could do classical music, you could do heavy metal, of course, hip hop,
Mhm.
gospel music. And how's a gospel record gonna look coming out with a big old hand with a gun? So if you go into, so we don't have a link to shop.
Just have like
Right, right.
have prayed hands on the gun or some shit like that.
Yeah, all of our Second Amendment people love the CNO logo. But yeah, check out.
Jesus,
Go on to shopcno.com. Let the good people
Yeah.
see some of that too.
Alright, shop. Shop.
See it, there you go.
Okay.
Is
So
it?
that
Yeah.
that gentleman right there, that's Tattoo, with all blue and Tattoo. He's actually with Busta Rhymes Flip Mode Squad, and he used to hold the Guinness World Record for the most tattoo, man. Until some idiot asshole decided he would just cover his whole body in just black, no design or nothing, just to win the record. Stupid. And then
I'm the winner.
And then we got the model Pam right there. Look at that. Look, so Pam is wearing a fuck censorship shirt.
Yeah.
Which you can also get all that on shopcno.com. But if you look right above where she is the shirt that you're wearing. Why don't you show the people real quick? Stand up and show them. Let them see what you got on.
There you go.
So we got that. Much more. I mean, criminal clothes. We got some. I mean, that ain't nothing. You see all the shit we got.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
And then you see how
My sleeves are up already.
Oh, and yeah, right? And you can tell baseball tee, amazing quality. Now scroll down a bit.
I like that shit. I was washing dishes and I was like, I don't have to run these motherfuckers out.
Right, exactly. So as you see right there, I'll go up for a second. As you see, we have a quote. But first off, our slogan: "We kill people." Because hey, that's what we do, and I'm not gonna hide it. In fact, funny story, I had an Escalade, and I had the Escalade wrapped in the CNO logo, and it said "We kill people" on the side of it. Man, I had people stop me all the time trying to pay me money to kill someone for them.
Did you end up going to the show, the Bone vs. 3-6 Mafia?
Oh yeah, I was there. I was at the verses.
What did Crazy say? He mentioned like that too. What we do, we kill. I like to rap. God damn it! Remember?
Oh yeah. I remember that.
We kill people.
Oh
so he said- he said something like that.
I was over there, and man, I'm gonna tell you something. When we stepped out, after that water bottle shit happened,
Yeah.
when we stepped out and we was in the car, we was in Busy's SUV with Busy's driver, myself, and the security guard. Busy told that security guard pretty much like, "Hey man, like, you need to do what you need to do if some shit really pops off for real."
Yeah.
And that security guard was like, "Gulp," and Busy was like, "Man, that's why we're paying you." You know what I mean? He's like, fuck. So man, but you know what? Glory to God, everything went smooth as a motherfucker. But look, this is from the Pope himself, Pope Francis.
I see
Okay.
It says it.
If you're not wearing criminal clothing, you shouldn't be wearing clothing at all. To all you Catholics out there, your leader, the Pope, Pope Francis, wants you to be naked unless you're purchasing criminal clothing from shopcno.com. So if you don't want to walk around this bitch naked, and you don't want to dishonor the Pope's words, then hey, y'all better get some criminal clothing, baby. Oh, by the way, Jew Hating John Wolf designed the CNO logo and a lot of other things. Shouts out to Jew Hating John Wolf as well. JewHatingJohnWolf.net or com. Forgive me, my brother, for forgetting the exact
The
URL.
website is nicely done.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
So scroll down. We got t-shirts. We got
Yeah, I see
hats.
everything.
We got the women's line. We got music. We got
Outerwear.
button downs. We got pants. We got shorts. We got swimwear. We got shit for
Underwear.
kids. Tank tops, sets. Yep. Underwear, accessories, footwear, outerwear, which is jackets and shit. Now,
Shorts,
right.
pants.
And scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Let's check out what else we got.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with the
And then you could click directly as well,
On those
a
like
link to that. You can click on anything right there. So yeah, feel free to
Bunch of men, women, and stuff.
And look at what it says on the bottom.
Yeah.
'Cause we keep it real. Buy our shit and subscribe to our newsletter, you bitch. We call our customers
Yeah.
bitches. Now,
Bitches.
go up to the top. Go
That
up to the-
sounds like something I would do
Yeah,
at the
right.
access resort.
Here,
Thank you, you
yeah.
bitch.
Hey,
Thank
scroll,
you.
scroll up real quick.
Thank you, you stupid whore.
I love what you do.
Scroll up now. Click on sets above tank top. There we
Yeah,
go.
I think this is.
I like the sets. I think we got some dope ass sets. So there's the We Kill People. There's the Where We Kill People set. We got the shirt. We got the pants. We got the
Does
shoes.
it say actual blood like on the thing? Yeah,
Oh yeah, we put actual blood. We put goat's blood all up in that
Does it
bitch.
say that on the thing? On the thing, you shot like
Oh.
a little thing.
Yeah,
It say actual blood.
actual blood, actual
Let's go.
goat blood.
Actual blood.
So we got that, and then keep scrolling down. Let's see what else
those
we
shoes-
got.
Those shoes are tight.
Oh, the shoes are
everything.
fucking dope.
Everything.
We got the I Smoke outfit.
Smoke, that's a top.
Yeah, we got the shirt, we got the pants, we got the shoes. We
You
put
selling it as a set?
you can buy them as a set. You
As a
can buy them
set.
separately. You
Those
see, we
are
got the
nice,
shoes to
those
go with
shoes.
it. We got that set with the army fatigue.
Ooh.
That's like the.
What's on the back of the hoodie?
Click on it, check it out.
Yeah, it has it. Let's see where we go.
Yeah.
I like the inside of that hoodie.
Oh yeah. I'm saying we got some quality shit. People don't even know.
Wow,
And then
look
so scroll down, check out the
I'll
back
show
and
you.
all that shit.
at that. Nice.
Damn.
Damn, this is nice.
That is dope. We gotta really.
That's what I'm saying. So I come from a
Yeah.
background of clothing
Look at
design.
that shit.
So this
yeah,
shit was
well, all that stuff right there. That's even on the side.
and then and you can check the pants out to go with it.
Yeah, my pops he's an architect, so like you see how we have the whole
Right.
everything, man.
Right,
That's
exactly.
really cool. Measurements, you got
Yeah, so you make sure you get the right size.
yeah.
Now click back so you can check out the pants to go with it.
Pantalones. The pantalones is underwear. Hey, that's underwear.
And so pants.
Oh, by the way, too.
Yo no tengo pantalones.
I abierto todos los días.
Wow.
So look, scroll down. So we got, you know what I mean? We
Oh,
got
that's on the.
that's on the back. The X's is on the back.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah. So we got the whole set to go along with it.
I like how it shows the different.
Now here's the thing, we got a photo shoot coming out where we're gonna have all these shit put together. I'm gonna be sporting it, so y'all see how we put them together. But we got something that's just like a couple of the things. And
Yeah.
Jeff Leslie, man, works tirelessly on this.
Yeah.
You know, tirelessly.
Heck
and,
yeah.
And
Shout out to Jeff Leslie.
man.
Yo.
and then you know what else, man? Hold on, I wanna make sure.
Where's he from? I know he. I don't know if he was watching right now, but
He's like from-
He's on, and I tell you, and
like East Coast, somewhere around there.
he's in Buffalo, New York.
In New York.
Holding it
Okay.
down, right?
East Coast.
And shouts out to the most gorgeous, lovely, beautiful 915 Kendrick for putting up with my ass, talking to Jeff Leslie all day, all night till fucking 3, 4, 5 in the morning, working
His
hours
ears are
and
probably,
hours,
His
tirelessly.
ears are probably ringing right now, right?
Oh man, yeah.
Can I ask you, you a fan of wrestling?
No.
Not at all?
No, I mean,
I like the whole story that they tell, all that
I don't.
shit.
Here's the thing. I don't know.
Like
I
the
don't know.
characters,
I-
like the whole.
I don't know enough about it, right?
Yeah.
So one thing about me is that I've never been into games, right? Whether it be
Yeah.
board games, card games, video games,
Wrestling.
sports,
Football.
which is also games. I don't mind some boxing for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'd rather watch wrestling than basketball or baseball or
Okay.
hockey or any of that kind of shit. But yeah, I mean, I know somewhat. Like I know like the greats, like Hulk Hogan
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
like that. You know who I love actually, but just because of his foul mouth, is the Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's.
yeah.
I don't know if that Twitter that he has is really him, but he really.
I hear him on the
He-
Howard
he-
Stern show. You are the Jew and faggot! I fuck your ass and humiliate you, motherfucker!
Yeah, he's
Bro.
crazy.
And it's great because he's Persian, like I'm half Persian. He's from where my dad was born. So I really dig the accent and all that because I grew
Yeah.
up around that vibe.
Only reason I asked is because I'm looking at the things, and right there at the knees,
Uh-huh.
you see how it has.
But you know what? See, that's why I'm gonna do.
And
the
I was like, I
Well,
think
you see,
wrestlers.
that's
and
why I'm.
everything.
That's why I'm gonna do the photo
But those
shoot.
are dope though.
But that's why I'm gonna do the photo shoot because
Yeah.
it doesn't fit like that.
Yeah,
in real
it
life,
look different.
it's in real life it doesn't fit like
Yeah.
that. So when I do the photo shoot, which is set for next
They look-
week,
they look
y'all
dope,
will
though.
see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah.
Yeah.
So click back, go back for a second.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
keep scrolling down. Let me check out some more what we got here.
Down,
Oh yeah, we got CNOs and all, and I wore that outfit in the Warriors 3 video
Yeah, that's
too.
the one that you.
Yeah. So anyway,
It's different on the.
right, that's what I'm saying. So when people
Oh,
actually
that
wear
one's
it,
dope.
you actually see the difference. And now,
Yeah,
see,
see
the
it.
further back you go to older shit. You see, back then, we didn't have the logos on the inside
Yeah.
of the hoods and all that. So now, as we go, we
start
incorporate
going
more and
back
more and more.
and
Oh, we got
changing
jean, we got
Nice.
denim sets. You know what I mean? And by the way,
I like the hoodies things. I like to
Right?
collect the hoodies.
right? No, we got. And by the way, click on that denim set
This
real
denim
quick.
set.
Yeah, check out the
That's
back.
a men's, right? Or that's a women's? What is that one?
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, for both.
It's really for men, but anyone could wear it.
Yeah.
You know, now scroll down. So, keep going. Keep going. Now you see those skulls.
Yeah.
We use that on a lot of the Criminalization logos on the side. Those skulls were drawn by me when
Yeah.
I was a teenager, and they were drawn from the skulls hanging off Crazy Bones' hair off Thug Mentality.
Damn.
So those are the actual
The skulls, right?
from
Those
the-
are the-
yeah. Right. So those are you see the CD up there, the disc?
Yeah.
That's the same exact skull. Drew that shit up. Now,
Wow, there you go.
other
That's
thing,
cool.
yeah. So little
You
find
use
some
that a lot,
information.
huh?
Well, you know,
Not too much.
well now it's our logo, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's been drawn and it's on the side. You know, so like if you look on the back of the
Yeah,
jacket.
the
Right,
actual
right.
logo.
So it's part of our. We've incorporated that. But now going because you know what? No matter what, we are our own entity. But
Yeah.
we have always that Bone Thugs background, like that we
Yeah.
can never get rid of, nor do we want to. Like Bone can never get rid of their Eazy-E background, even if they
Yeah,
wanted to.
exactly, yeah.
And Eazy-E can never get rid of his NWA background, even if he wanted to. Now, yeah, we got all kinds of shit. We
Yeah.
Kill People hat, which goes with the outfit.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, check out
That one is nice too.
That's
It's,
nice.
you know, faded
yeah.
Faded
Wow.
2-piece.
Now check out criminalnation.org, which is the main hub.
The actual hub. Criminalnation.org.
We have an IT tech here with us today.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, very much. I'll be with you 1 second. Are we on? Are we on, John?
So as you
Live
see-
in the BoneZone, AC Killer.
That's right, we here, baby.
Also, there's another dude. His name is Sir Smooth.
Mhm.
He's a cool cat too. He comes by once in a while.
You know, it's funny you said cool cat. First, we were
Yeah.
saying cool cut, like Ku Klux
Ku
Klan.
Klux.
I'm
No,
like,
no,
hey,
no.
KKK member, what's up? Nah.
Nah, bro.
No, shots out, no disrespect. I'm just, you know, when you said it at first, my ears just thought I heard, you know.
No,
Alright, so look, oh yeah, there's the outfit, right, that blue one. But anyway,
Yeah. that's the one.
yeah, that's the same one. Scroll down for a bit. So those are some of the CNO soldiers. They have their boxes where they can advertise. the
That's
thing,
tight.
right? And see if y'all were more active on the board. Y'all was
Yeah.
now keep going down.
I'm gonna put
We
that
got we got the benefit of bum contest.
benefit of bump. I saw that on your Instagram.
Right. So what it is, we went out to homeless people, and we hooked them up with a CD player with batteries, with a bunch of our music.
Yeah.
We hooked them up with criminal clothing. We also hooked them up with food, and we hooked them up with cash.
That's awesome.
So underneath of that, you can click on that, and you don't have to do it, but the general public out there, you click on that,
Everyone
and you're
gets its
able,
own link, right?
and you're able to print out, cut out your own the bud leaf, and take a picture with them like Busy did right there. Adam's Regret, dope ass music video.
This Last Resort Radio is the one that
Last
got
Resort
me.
Radio,
And then
right.
the toilet.
Toilet Talk. You listen to Last
Toilet
Resort, you hear
Talk.
that interview with Crazy Bone I was telling you about. It's on Last Resort. It says right there, when there's nothing better to listen to, we're your last resort.
Yeah.
And there's, by the way, there's King G
There's
guys.
a bunch of stuff.
There's keep going down. You got Bill Cosby,
Bill
Fuck
Cosby,
Me.
Fuck Me.
You got the advertisement for the Unholy Trinity record, You Fucked Up record. Keep going down. Let's see what else we got. 112 bar cipher, which
That's
is
a nice one.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we got now scroll up to
Leslie does this too.
that
This one
website.
here?
No. So Jeff strictly works on with me the clothing and the distribution.
Okay. here-
So yeah, let scroll back up. Let me see what else we got here.
There's a bunch of the singles.
No, all the way to the top. All the way to the top. So when you go all the way to the top, you see we got videos, music. We got the shop CNO. We got the staff. Helping people get involved. People can follow us. I am CNO, which is also linked with the distribution. So these are all the different
That's
links
after
that we
you
have.
sign up.
Well, what it is that you can get to the distribution through distrocno.com,
Yeah.
or you can get to it through criminalation.org. Just
Okay,
like with the shop. The shop, you can get through it through
You kind of all link
shopcno.com.
them all together.
So criminalnation.org is just the main hub where you can get to everything through one website. Or if you're looking for something in particular, you could go to its direct website as well. So I just wanted to let everyone know about all this because what kind of promotion would I be doing if I didn't?
Yeah.
This is what you fuckers want from me, right? This is what you want? I give you what you want. Assholes.
Yeah. Anyway, at least you're on the couch though, not
I'm
on
on
the
the
damn toilet right
on
now.
the couch, right? Well, you know what? Just like if I'm on the toilet, you
You're
think,
gonna
you
be
think,
as
you think I'm not
comfortable?
shitting right now?
No, I
on
know,
the couch,
right?
oh, I'm shitting. You can smell it, right?
It depends.
Or is this cigar kind of? Yeah,
No,
you can't smell
it's
this.
probably just
I'm shitting my.
this
I'm not worried.
house.
No. But the thing is this, I don't prefer shitting on the toilet
Yeah.
because what happens in the toilet is sometimes I get cold, but when you shit your pants, it keeps you nice and warm. So that's always my
What about you
preference.
shit on the toilet, not in the toilet?
I do that.
You shit on
I do. One of my
Make somebody else do that.
favorite sexual positions
Take those.
is fisting a woman's asshole till it gapes open, and then I sit on her asshole and I shit directly from my asshole into her
Into her
asshole.
asshole.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, we got what is it? Shit on the way. We got shit on the way.
Oh man, I love it. I
Bunch
love
of
it.
shit. Damn.
Yeah, you know,
That's crazy,
I
that kind of
discovered
shit.
as a youth that it's such a waste to
But
flush shit.
sex,
Because
sex sells though.
sex sells.
Even if it's sex like related.
It's a waste to flush your feces down the toilet because feces has so much comedical value.
Yeah.
You can do so much with it. You
You
can
can
finger
set
paint.
it.
You can finger paint. You can
Oh,
throw it at
shit.
people. You can do so much.
So you could do like shit snowballs.
In fact, if you guys have to shit right now,
Maybe show
I encourage you.
a shit snowman.
Let's paint our faces like they did in the Art of War, but let's do it with our shit.
Damn. All right, I'll be busy, bro.
No, I'm gonna be Wish with those big thick lines.
Hey, I love that album. That's a crazy one, yo. If you had to pick your favorite song out of the Notorious Thugs or the Thug Love, when it comes to those artists, what would you pick as your favorite without having to put?
Well, I'll tell you this first.
I know it's kind of hard.
My favorite album, out of not just any Bone album, any album period, is The Art of War. My favorite song, not just out of Bone song, but song period, is Days of Our Lives.
That's mine now.
And
That's
and if I have to pick between Biggie or Pac, I pick Pac.
Yeah.
But although I love Thug Love, if I have to pick between Thug Love and Notorious Thugs, I pick Notorious Thugs.
Yeah.
So that there's the
I like Notorious Thug. That one gets me my blood pumping more.
I mean, they're both.
They both do.
They're both
but in
phenomenal.
different ways for
Right.
different reasons.
You
So
know what's
that's what
funny?
it is.
I was playing these songs for one of these young hip hop cats who's like, I don't know, he's like 15. He's into all the new hip hop.
Yeah.
And I thought when he heard it, I thought his mind was gonna be blown. Like, oh my god, it's so tight. He's like, those beats are whack and those rappers are whack. I'm like, wow, I do not understand you, motherfucker. You want to hear some auto tune shit, and you hear this raw talent, and you think it's
Yeah.
whack. The fuck?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
Alright. But man, I'm gonna tell you something. The Beatles sold
Yeah.
more records than anyone. And I don't think they're. I mean, they're not the worst, but I don't think they're all that great.
Yeah.
So I guess
lot
it
of
goes
bands.
to show you, music is really subjective.
It is. Yeah.
Some people love what I do. Some people hate what I do. Music is really subjective. you know,
Nice.
So.
Nice.
All the other
Yeah, they're all right there. They're all good. We can hear.
yeah.
Are we on? Are we on? Yeah. All right. All right. So you mind if we hit him with the deuce apple juice?
Let's do it.
That was mainly a main thing. Pretty much, we're just gonna say goodbye. We're gonna close everything out and do that. That way we can, because I didn't even look at time, but we're good on time a little bit still. Have you ever faced maxed out like time on like doing lives and stuff like that?
No.
No.
But you know what I used to do? Actually, I did many times, but not knowing what I used to do just to fuck around. I used to go live. I did it for like a month. I would go live every night before I go to bed. So people would just watch me sleep.
Oh shit, you left it on live?
I would do it on purpose. I'd say, all right, I'm going to bed now, and I'd go on live. And I'd wake up in the morning and the live would be over. So that's what, I've never been awake and maxed it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I let people see me sleep live. I did that shit for a while. That shit was funny as fuck. I gotta start that again.
I'm gonna do that. That's crazy, man. It's what's really crazy is actually having I guess we would say like a Bone affiliate, Bone Thugs and Harmony affiliate. Hell, you fucking had Bone Thugs and Harmony in your home that you grew up in and stuff like that.
Man, 2007, I met Busy when he was doing a song for you.
Yeah.
I was in my homie.
That's what he started off the show with.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yesterday's show. And my homie Fat Johnny, much love to Fat Johnny. Fat Johnny hit me up one day, and he was like, "Hey man, Busy's out here, autograph signing. Can you give me a ride?" So I gave him a ride over there, and we was in line. And before I could say anything to Busy, when I first got up there, Busy told me I reminded him of his brother. And then we started talking. The very next day, we did our first song together. Which that song, I don't know how to get a hold of it. I don't know how to hear it. We shot a video. The dude who shot the video went off with the video. On my sister's YouTube, you can see some behind the scenes clips of it, but that's about it that exists from that video. But after that, we started talking more, doing more shit together, and we decided to do a whole record and all that. But that's how it all started. So, yeah, man, since 2007.
That's a hot minute.
Yeah.
That's a hot minute. But I know you had plenty of stories.
Yes, sir.
And a bunch of things. The best place to get everything, of course, www.criminalnation.org.
Real quick, one more funny story. And
we're not going anywhere until you say.
Oh, I'm gonna say peace after that. This is gonna make a lot of people hate me, right?
Yeah,
but I decided.
Well, a lot of people told me already they hate you already.
Good. And this story involves Lazy Bone.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you first what happened. So, I was like, okay, back in the day, how can I push people's buttons, right? I wouldn't associate my name with it, so I call myself the Sultan of Smut, right? I said, okay, racism and child molestation are two horrible things that really, really push people's buttons. Horrible things.
Yeah.
So, man, my homie, rest in peace, Vlad, he said, all right, well, he came up with the hook. I be sucking little boys' dicks. I be fucking little kids. What? And then I spit my verse, right?
You heard this one, Eric?
My verse was like,
it's on YouTube?
no, we ain't releasing this shit. But my verse is this. Check it out. Fuck you, Jew. Do you speak some Hebrew? Black people, you too. Fucking kids, that's what I do. So watch your motherfucking Mexican kids when we get in this shit and we serve up overage dick to underage click on them underage kids. STDs is what we give them, molesting children while I'm chilling, or just to make a living, or just to make a buck. You in preschool with you in luck, but my dick I'm about to fuck. Open up the hole located into your butt. I'm the salt and the smut, so give me that stuff. Heroin in my veins, cracking my lungs. I'm gonna lick a 3-year-olds, touch their private parts, put poles in their holes, and candy in their pocket. We the clan of Ku Klux and we ride on a rocket. And hook 'em in. I be sucking little boys. Anyway, I played that shit for Lazy Bone in the studio one time.
Yeah.
Lazy was like this. Like, fuck. And I said, hey, Lay, man, it's got some dope news. That track you recorded the other day, it's the same exact BPM as Little Boy's Dicks. I'm like, I could take your verse off that and I could put it on. You could be featured on Little Boy's Dicks. Lazy Bone looked at me. He said, I'll fucking kill you. You better not. I'll fucking kill you. Like,
This shit's preposterous. What do you think about that video? What do you think about that? Was it like a commercial? It was on. I seen it on the thing with the wing. Was it Wingstop? Wing Daddy's wing.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Man, I think
that whole commercial was cool. And then we always like people like us. We always like, oh, where's busy, and how they always like homeless and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of stuff.
No,
right.
I always got love for what the fellas do.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm not boneless. I'm bone more. Right? We always want more bone.
More.
Those are my dudes. You know, unfortunately, Little Boy's Dicks never won the Grammy. I can see the Grammy award going to. So I told Lay, hey man, you missing out, not getting on this shit, man. It's gonna win a Grammy. Like, no, Lay. I told Lay. Lay said the same thing. When I said, he said the same thing. He said, I'll fucking kill you.
Look at his face.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, man. So it's all, everything's all beautiful. By the way, that's a treat.
Crazy,
That's a treat for the people watching live. If you could do me a favor,
thank you.
because I don't ever want to release that shit. So
Over.
Little Boy's Dicks, everything from when I started talking about that
Yeah,
till
we're
now,
gonna edit.
that's not gonna be. Y'all got to see
On
it
the
live,
live,
got to
yeah.
see it. But when
I would definitely on the YouTube.
That's it.
This one right here.
That's it, y'all ain't gonna see. Who
And
you
I'll
tuning in
send
live
you-
to see it? Yeah, but no, because you know
Right.
what it is. People aren't gonna understand the humor. Some people do, some
100%.
people don't,
Yeah, yeah.
and that doesn't represent me. It's not about. There's nothing funny about molesting children. There's nothing
Yeah.
funny about racism. Racism is the stupidest shit in the world. The funny thing is pushing people's buttons and seeing their reaction.
Yeah.
But some people are too stupid to get that. And that's why, for you ignorant, stupid ones, that's why we have to delete this shit. Go thank yourself that because
Yeah.
of your ignorance, the rest of the world won't be able to see my stupid ass song.
Yeah, we're good right now. We don't usually it says we get a notification, and it says what does it say? Your live video will be removed soon. If you continue to broadcast music, you have permission to use some shit like
Oh,
that. They put it up there.
they've taken down
They
my
want you
they've
to-
taken down my own music saying it's copyright. Bitch, I own the copyright.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, that's it. But that's it. I just wanted
Man.
to hit you up with that before we get
Yeah.
out of here.
But I thank you very much for sitting with me for a bit and chopping it up, blowing through 2 cigars.
I mean, it was
because
fun. It was fun.
I'm an 80s baby, bro, so
Yeah.
please
What
forgive
year?
me. 84.
Okay, so you're a little bit older than me. I was 85.
Yeah, 84. I got a
November
brother
17th.
My brother's October the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully I get that right. He doesn't watch these anyways, but either way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, his ass should be watching. Yeah, his ass should be watching. But y'all check out the Bud the Bud Leaf.
Yeah,
comic
that's
book.
all on everything.
Bud the Bud Leaf, illustrated by Jew Hating John Wolf. That was my high school art teacher. He also drew the hand with the gun, which, by the way, I'm gonna show you my ass. Who wants to see my ass? Go, yay, kids!
It
You
says
got-
AC
About
Killer.
my ass, got the hand with the gun, also drawn by Jew Hating John Wolf as well.
And you know what would be a good idea? You know, like people like scrubs.
Oh yeah.
You make scrubs.
All
you have
my
the
medical
scrubs?
people.
They do-
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can
scrubs.
catch all that on shopcino.com. And by the way, for the
Is that what I
record,
saw on there? Was that one on there?
we know, but we have that coming out along with the complete jumpsuits. I'm gonna tell you guys something though, just
That's
because
exciting.
if John Wolf watches this, he's gonna be like, "You motherfucker." John Wolf doesn't hate Jews at all. In fact, he's a World War II historian, and because he knows so much about Adolf Hitler and World War II, we tease him by calling him Jew hating John Wolf.
Yeah.
But that's not him. John Wolf, he's a brilliant artist. He is a contributor to the Venice Beachhead, which is a newspaper in Venice Beach, California. He's an integral part of the CNO. He's done many designs for us. One of the most talented artists of our generation. If you Google John Wolf CNO or John Wolf Beachhead, you'll see so much of what he's done. So, no disrespect by the nickname that I lovingly call him,
Yeah.
Jew Hating John Wolf. And if y'all see him in the street, call him Jew Hating John Wolf, because he's gonna hate it, but he's gonna love it.
Yeah, definitely. If not, somebody else is gonna. Hell yeah. Damn, that's what's up. Y'all, for whoever's still watching, much love. Thank y'all very much. We'll edit this in whatever way we have to. There's a drink right here, I'm burping. But it, that's why I like the water. So yeah, that's it pretty much, right? You just gotta get up, press that finish button. www.criminalnation.org. AC Killer on every platform that we have, right? AC Killer everywhere. Hey, do you have a TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
you have
you know what's funny? I'm gonna tell you something. Cause I'm like a 90-year-old man, right? So
Yeah.
I opened up a TikTok, and I have no fucking idea how to use it. So I don't even know if I posted anything on it yet. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. So my
That's
TikTok.
crazy. I know a lot of people are like, my little cousin, she's like, I'm TikTok famous. And I'm like, damn, hell yeah, what's up?
Let me
Well,
see.
put me on, girl. You're like, hey.
Yeah. So
Nah, there's a lot of
think-
things that we do.
I think I got this TikTok thing popping.
Yeah,
I
try
mean,
to
I
do that.
opened it up. Let me see. Okay, so on TikTok,
We gotta make sure we follow.
okay,
I
it's the
gotta follow
same.
you
It's the
'cause
same as my Instagram.
Yeah.
A period C period KILLER AC
As the
Killer.
same as Instagram.
I'm following 0 people and I got 0 followers because I don't know how to use this shit yet. I just opened I just opened it up 3 days ago.
Alright, you're gonna get
So,
1 follower.
Anyway,
2 followers.
yeah, AC there
AC
we go.
Killer on
A
TikTok.
period C period Killer.
But what sucks is that when you're on social media on different platforms, you have to, you know,
Man, it's a lot of work.
edit
man.
stuff, and it has to be for certain viewers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you can't be showing certain things, but you can still get away with a lot of things. And
The
this
thing
and
is
that.
this: if you do a real close-up photo
Yeah.
of the area between your asshole and balls, they'll never know what it is.
They'll
You
never
can,
know
you can
what
put
it
that
is.
up. They'll just see like some skin and hair.
Right.
For all they know, it could be your arm.
They don't know.
So that's a little life hack for y'all who really want to show some part of your body but you think you can't. Life
Just like
hack.
the nipple.
Use it exactly.
Zoom in on the nipple and just give them the big old pepperoni.
That's it, baby.
Eric, you have anything from Mr. AC Killer? My good sir.
Listen, lather it on, Eric. Tell me
Yeah,
how wonderful
let's
I am.
go.
Come on, let's go.
A wonderful what?
How wonderful I am. Come on.
What a wonderful day.
Praises upon me. You want to tell them that I'm handsome, I'm talented.
Handsome.
Tell them I'm rich.
What are
I'm
you like?
successful.
How tall are you?
What am I? 5'9" or
Oh,
something.
5'9",
Tell
yeah.
tell them I'm over
It's
6
nice,
feet.
too.
Tell them I'm over 6
He's
feet.
over
6'2" coming in.
Tell them
right in between there.
Tell them my dick is so long I gotta toss it over my shoulder
Like Jude,
just
that's
to
what
walking around. Yeah, tell them all that shit. Let them know.
Everything. Yeah. That's what's up. I'm gonna have you sign that toilet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
inside the toilet.
Yeah, if
Or
anyone.
at least the because I think they're gonna haul out the toilet. I'll just keep the.
Yeah, don't definitely keep hold on to it because I'll come
seat.
back here and we'll do something on the toilet. And if any of y'all have toilets you want me to sign, just mail it to me. I'll sign your toilet and then pay for the shipping to go back.
Okay,
You know what I mean? I'm signing toilets all day, baby.
No, just like maybe like the seat.
No. Send me the,
The
whole
whole
toilet.
toilet.
You know, I'm gonna tell you that at yesterday's show,
Yeah.
it would have been dope
Whole
if I would have
toilet.
had a toilet on stage and I could have done I would have came up out of the toilet
Oh shit! Like
and I would have done
like
my
a
whole
little
verse.
Mr. Hanky.
Yeah.
You should do that. Try that. Like a Mr. Hanky. AC
No.
Killer.
You know what? I wonder where it is.
Mr. Hanky.
Maybe
Hanky.
we have the Toilet Talk shirt and it
Okay.
has me coming out of the toilet.
Oh yeah, I
So
gotta
we do
check out
have that. So
everything.
yeah, so check. It's all on
There you go.
shopcno.com.
Everything AC Killer.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna turn these damn cameras off just so we can turn these damn cameras off and just really like say thank you, right? Yeah.
Peace.
Cool.
I love y'all.
Deuce,
Thank you very
deuce,
much.
deuce. All right, we're gonna close it right now. Huh.
Criminalnation.org. All up in your shit pack.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hold on, let me get right. I'm left-handed, so I'm a little weird.
Do your thing.
All right. Family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch ass hoes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, Steven the Milk can be a bitch too. For Eric and AC Killer. I was gonna say CNO first.
All right, baby. Either way.
AC Killer, live in the BoneZone. I always botch things. That's why I never became a professional wrestler.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Not always.
When Howard Stern did
Yeah.
not make it and become famous until he started embracing his fuck ups live on the air.
Yeah.
And that's what people love the most about him.
Nice.
Because he kept it real. While other people would try to hide it, he's like, I just fucked up, fuck it. And he talked about his fuck up, and everyone loves it and enjoyed it. So let's all fuck up together.
Yeah.
I'm constantly fucking.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was driving, I hit 2 people. Pedestrians. I fuck up constantly.
How many points did you get?
Oh, 18.
Nah, that's not even worth it. I'll be like, if I got 25, blah, blah, blah.
2500.
25 points. You never drive me to that sometimes when you drive me, you're like 25 points and count the points.
You get more points depending on what race they are. And
Oh, yeah, I know.
also it's
I
double.
know, or if it's kids, you
It's
get a
kids,
bunch.
and it's double points if they're handicapped.
Yeah, or if they're pregnant.
No,
Or
no,
if
well,
they're
they're pregnant. Oh yeah, I love hitting pregnant chicks. Drive, you take that bitch.
Shelby, you better stay
You ain't
inside.
your fucking baby, you know.
Shelby, stay inside. She's pregnant. So
Oh, she.
stay her at the
My
side.
bad.
Shelby.
Yeah. Don't worry. Eric's driving today, so don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I know he would. I know he would.
Yeah.
That's something you can say now.
That's crazy shit. Yeah, but AC Killer, right? Are we on? Are we on, John? That's what I say every time. The name, a guy, he was the guy that he started watching, and his name's John Osmond. And
Shouts out John Osmond.
Yeah, John Osmond. I think that's how you
John
say his name,
Osmond.
but whatever. I don't even know if he still watches.
John
Yeah,
Osmond.
but
If
I
you
would
don't watch,
say
fuck you.
John, and then that's how I kept the name John, and then I created Billy on the Board, which is live in the BoneZone, and it's so smooth, so smooth.
Yeah, I love
All right,
that
so smooth.
BoneZone.
Gonna hit you with the deuce apple juice. Fuck it. All right.
Peace.
Yeah, baby. You already know how to come through with AC Killer. Ain't no realer than AC Killer. Yeah. Sir Smooth, yo. I love Sir Smooth. He's not as shy as whatever, but yeah. Deuce apple juice. Deuce apple juice. Much love. Eric, we're gonna press that finish right there. We're good on there. Holla at your boy, AC Killer.
So you know.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we can press it on this one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, thank you very much for that. You have no idea. I'm still like.